go. Look at what we got here. Sunday Night Football. Best day of the year for me. Iowa's here. Keg is here. Keg, just hopping on right now. I haven't talked to you since yesterday. I really didn't even talk to you yesterday. I haven't talked to you about Abby and how proud you should be of her. I haven't talked to you today about my biggest betting day ever. I did great myself, but you got me to a place to where I have never been before. So thank you very much for today's game, today's plays. And it's good to see Iowa here as well. And I know there's a lot of people in chat. What up? What a day. JW, Melville, anybody else have a good day? Drop it in the chat. Good evening, Holden, Keg, and Iowa. Sunday Night Football. Let's do this, buddy. What's going on?
What's going on, buddy? Yeah, thanks. She played her heart out on Saturday. She kept them in the game, but they were up 2-0. They end up losing in triple overtime on penalties.
So let me ask you something, and again, we got to get to this football game, but I was going to text you this yesterday and I didn't. So you put the stream up there, right? I'm watching the stream with my 9-year-old daughter yesterday.
Nice.
She goes, I like the red team. I said, I have no idea who the red team is. She goes, that goalie is really, she goes, that goalie is really good. I am not even effing kidding you.
Let's go.
My 9-year-old daughter. So I was hoping that the red one was your daughter, and your daughter's the goalie, correct? She picked her out in the 65 seconds of a live stream we watched.
I got to tell you, man, the guys in our Discord were very supportive. There were 20 guys in there watching the live stream. Like, they watched the whole game.
It was awesome. It really was. Again, I only watched a little bit. I had my kid yesterday, but we turned it on. She's like, I'm never playing field hockey. It seems like it's too, rough for me. But that kid that was the goalie in the red was really good. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that was Keg's daughter. So, all right, enough of this. Yeah, she is a better handicapper than me. I must say, the kid, the Jamison Williams, if you listen to us on Nuke the Props,
way to go.
Four units just on that, and another a fifth unit on the longest reception. Tyler and I kind of talked that out. Only bet I lost this week was Tillman. Couple of shots he took, but the Bo Nix call that you had today, the Taysom Hill call that you had today, forget about it. The Bo Nix was just like,
yeah. Adam and I have put in a lot of time this year throughout the week to ensure that we do our best to make people money.
Mm-hmm.
And we had a 30 unit week 11. So going into tonight,
I only had a 21 unit week.
Well, I mean, 21 units is good.
Come on, man.
I'd like a little high five on the Bo Nix.
High five, Iowa, right here. Put it up.
Thank you.
That was a and listen, if they weren't winning 600-0, he'd ended up getting to that 325 and then forget about it. 21 unit day for me. You guys were at a 30 unit day. We're very transparent. We've been talking about it. It was a little rut for a couple of weeks. All it takes is one night. And if you want to sign up for a free week, I recommend the month, $59.99. But those of you that are still a little scared, Nuke November is the code. Nuke November. Sign up, nukethehouse.com, hit subscribe, and you get 1 month. You just added a play here. Is this true? Iowa.
Yeah, I added McConkey over 57.5 -110 on FanDuel.
Okay.
I think Herbert's I think he's going to eat tonight.
Disley's my guy again.
Yeah.
And we talked about that too.
I don't mind the McConkey call.
I'll throw a half on it. Keg, you're not going in on it, but you like it.
Yeah, I think it probably gets there. I mean, you could throw the last game out. Aside from that, he's been really strong.
Yeah, I love what we got going with the Bengals. I think the guy that we're on right now that you guys placed pre-flop was the guy I was looking at, but the Disley prop, I just missed the Disley props. Like, they went away too fast. We talk about the number 2 target on the Chargers right now. It's Will Disley. Like, he's number 2 in target share. He's number 2 in yards. He's right there in receptions. The guy's a stud. So I threw a little same game parlay together with his receptions and his yards to try and get it down a little bit, but I feel like I missed that, and I'm hoping Disley is not involved early so we can get on him. Adam, let's talk here. Game plan tonight. You like McConkey? Anything else you're on?
I discussed at length about. I thought the rushing prop on Dobbins was low, considering I get the Gus Edwards stealing carries, but since he is just not good against the run, and like Harbaugh still is a run first kind of guy, I just couldn't pull the trigger. I'm hoping I can see how they're going to run this rotation live, and then maybe get on something live. But I didn't pull the trigger on it pre. And again, with the play that we're on the Cincy side,
Mhm.
I think that's a great spot. So
It's the right call.
that's all I got so far, going in kind of light, but we'll see what we see.
Yeah, you got to be a subscriber to find out which play we're on from Cincinnati. The only two guys that I'm a little nervous that I'm not on bigger would be Disley, but again, I got a little taste of him. Chase Brown. I mean, this guy has been next level. What is it? Was there any hesitation on Chase Brown? Is this not the way to go? Oh, and also I'm on the Bengals +2. I think it's down to 1.5, but that's it. And I like the Chargers. I've talked about this with Keg on those shows. I think they're a playoff team. I think they're a really good team. Burrow's this is now Burrow time, and they're getting healthy again. They got Chase Brown as a bell cow. Offensively, they're going to be rolling, and I think this will be the toughest test that this Chargers defense has faced. If not the toughest test, maybe top 2. So this will be a little bit different. They've had some really great defensive performances, but go look at the quarterbacks they've beaten. It's a little bit skewed there, but
how many
Chase
weeks
Brown?
has Chase Brown been
Well, Moss went down 2 weeks ago, and that's when he started getting all the work. All the work, dude. I wrote.
But he was getting mixed in a lot more.
If you look at that synopsis I sent you, actually, I'll go find it right now. I dug into Chase Brown big time in that, and I think that like the last 2 weeks, he's just gone to another level because Moss is gone. Like it's just him.
He had that 20. He had that first game Moss was out. He went 27 for 120, but last week he was 13 for 42.
Yeah, but look at the receiving yards. He got 16 targets over his past 2, 80% snap count.
Yeah.
So we'll look at it, but he's getting all the work, man. He's getting all the work.
I mean, listen, you're not going to find 2 bigger Chase Brown fans than Keg and I.
Yeah,
we've been talking about the kid for a year and a half. So.
Definitely.
So if you're not on him, that tells me something.
I mean, we might get on him eventually. Maybe he'll get off to a slow start.
We got Junior here. He took the Bengals over 23.5. Like button would be great. Good evening. Welcome in. Legacy day here at Nuke the House. The boys were up over 30 units here. I was up a little over 21 units, and we're going to add to that tonight. I feel really good about the positions that we're in. We can actually talk about the one position once the guy makes a grab, but I like that. And again, I like the Bengals tonight. You know, we don't talk about many sides or totals, but I really think the Bengals are going to come out here and win this football game this evening.
You think?
Well, the sad thing is, and it's a bad thing that you have to take this into your handicap, but Trent said the Bengals were a mortal lock, Mega Max mortal lock. So I can't pull the trigger on the Cincy side. Can't do it. Cannot do it.
Imagine you have to factor that in. He's that bad.
I mean, the guys' hit rate's just so up there. I can't.
All right, so take a unit off. I'm down to 20 plus units. We'll lay down on that one. The Bengals bet already lost since Trent's on them, and we'll just move. It was a nice run. I mean, I thought it was good. I thought it was a good.
I gotta tell you, it might be dead. That kid is
might be dead. I already crossed it off the list. It's like it's a loser. Now,
what's your cash out? What's your cash out option?
It's too late. It's too late to cash out. The books know Trent's on them. They won't let me cash out.
Wax said Trent's on a primetime heater.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Oh, that's just even more reason to be on the other side now.
You assholes. Couldn't you just hold that to yourself and let me at least think that it was the laws of nature that I lost the Bengals bet?
Yeah.
Instead of Trent?
There's nothing worse than finding out you're on the same side.
Oh, it's bad, man.
It's brutal.
It's a
It
bad
happens to
team.
me. It happens to me once in a while.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's rough, man.
I don't think I've won a bet when I've been on the same side as that kid.
Oh, jeez. Well, maybe our badness like counteracts, and this will actually work out tonight. But I'll tell you, this was like, honestly, I think all of the work listening to Keg, Adam, the rest of the boys, just putting in all the work, picking their brains, I think it finally like really paid off today. Because you tell me, when have I ever laddered Jawan Jennings, right? And I'm like, all right,
smart.
I think the guy's going to get there.
Smart, bro.
Let's go ladder him up to 90, and he got us 90.
We were regretting the fact that we weren't on him today.
Well, yeah. Once he caught the first, I think 3 passes, he had 40. I said, forget about it. This is his day. And the DFS guys liked him. Great day in DFS too. The DFS guys liked him. That doesn't mean you should make a bet, but when that guy's name keeps popping up time and time again, because a lot of salary has to do with that, but the projections were just wrong in a lot of places, and he went completely off. Whack Prescott's on the Bengals too. Uh-oh. I did not watch any of the Patriots Rams game. Again, Nuke the props. We were over on Puka yards. He hit that, I think, in the first quarter. But I didn't watch any of that game today. Did you guys see any of the Patriots and the Rams?
Yeah, it was about
really
as you expected it. Cup and Puka smashed.
Yeah.
How did May look? Like, I gotta go even look at the box score. There was like 5 games I locked in on today. Didn't watch much of the Colts and the Jets, but apparently Aaron Rodgers is worse than Zach Wilson now. That's not good.
Right? That's wild.
Adam, I'm watching the start of the show today, and he's like, should we just bet a touchdown every drive for the Lions? So I'm like, yeah, that's a good bet. Let's throw it in there with an Amon-Ra catch, 3 straight drives. That cashed. I mean, like even when these guys aren't giving bets, if you listen to them, they will give you little tidbits here. And if you like it, you can go for it. You can make some money. Simple as that. Oh boy. Uh-oh, gnarly. You're on the same side as me and Trent. Not good, buddy. Top motherfucker in here is waiting to jump on a better number on the Bengals. So that's good to see. Card Addict, what is up? How are you, pal? Good to see you there. All right, so the pass was complete. Now we got some Chase Brown action this evening. What about tomorrow night's game too? We'll talk about tomorrow night's game a little later, but our favorite player's back, Keg.
Yeah, I can't wait. I think we're going to make money in that game tomorrow.
I hope you think that. The day you say I don't think we're gonna make money in that game is the day I'm not gonna show up. I'm gonna be like, all right, show's yours.
Sometimes I say it's gonna be hard to make money. Sometimes
yeah. And what happens there?
Sometimes we don't make money.
Yeah, come on, throw it to T. Higgins, baby. Throw it to T. Higgins.
What really happens is Holden gets a little shaken, and he's like, "Don't say that."
Yeah.
And then when we have a little regression, he's ready to end it.
I was not ready to end it. That's the whole thing, though. It's like you just stick with it, because if you as a all right, he's a sports bettor. What are we? Just bettors? As a guy that likes to bet, if you don't realize that you're going to have weeks up here off the charts and weeks down here below the charts, and then you're going to have some mediocre weeks, then you're going to quit. You're not going to stick with our service, and you're going to end up losing money because you're jumping off. Like, sports betting is not decided in 1 week. Sports betting is not decided in 5 weeks, and even I say this, you sign up for a month, $59.99. It's great, especially when we're on heaters, but
I mean, I wasn't wrong. We had 2 days of regression. Sunday and Monday weren't great, but since Thursday, we have made a ridiculous amount of money.
I forgot about Thursday. Thursday I was up, not nearly as much as you guys, but Thursday I was definitely up. Where's Card Addict? What up, Card Addict? Yeah, we're on our boy Higgins tonight, so let's see if we can get him involved. And it's just been a good day. Simple as that.
You hate to see him drop a ball in the first drive.
You do, but that's okay. It's a full game left. He's just getting used to it. He's just feeling the flow, feeling his groove. Do you think that this might be one of the first times the Chargers have had home field advantage? Or are there actual Bengals fans out there that decided to show up to this thing?
I mean, not many people show up for them. They probably have about a point worth of home field, maybe a little less.
You think they have that? Because like when the Steelers go there or somebody, their fans are the minority.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What up, Clunan?
Almost always.
Yeah. How do you have a home field advantage of one if the other team has a whole bunch more fans there? Serious question.
I mean, right. I would say there are probably at 6-3, there are probably more Charger fans in that stadium right now than Bengal fans.
Okay. It does sound like there's a few Bengals fans there, which is nice.
I mean, they're having a good year.
Chargers.
So Gus gets the first series here. It's just interesting.
Yeah. I'm in one season-long league. I'm so desperate. I got to start Gus the Bus tonight. So he did get some work last week, and I was looking at his anytime touchdown too, because he might be getting that work down there. They don't want Dobbins running the ball 20 times a game. Like Gus has been gone for a little bit. He came back last week, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him get. I don't think he's going to get 50% of the carries, but he's going to get a chunk. And didn't he just get the first 2 carries tonight? Yeah. Gus is at 24.5 yards. What? Hold on a second. Hey, can you talk about this, Keg? Milo says this home field advantage isn't solely about the fans. Good point, because they get to sleep at home, and travel and stuff like that. But what do you make of that statement?
Yeah, he's 100% right. It's not only about the people that are in the stadium. Definitely.
It's about
no travel. Right. Yeah, absolutely.
Right. You get to sleep in your own bed. Team got to go across the country.
Yep.
But yeah. What do you think? Like when it took 10 hours to do a cross-country flight, what was the home field advantage? Must have been ridiculous. These guys are flying 10 hours across the country trying to get to their game instead of 3. And it's not like they were flying luxury back in the day, because NFL players didn't get paid shit.
Yeah.
So quick 3 and out.
All right. So they locked Gus.
Yeah. Gus had 2 carries.
Yep.
Dobbins had 1.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do there. So no Disley, no nothing really that drive. They handed the ball off 3 times. They got 9 yards.
Switched Gus's prop to 37.5. Dobbins is now down to 50.5.
I wish I would have looked at Gus. I was saying this, and I only play one redraft league in fantasy, but I'm looking through it. I'm desperate, and I'm going, you know what? Gus got some work when he came back. I wonder if he gets a lot more work going forward. So
10 for 55 last week.
So he's at 36.5 on FanDuel. Gus is, and Dobbins is down to 47.5. The only thing is, you don't like. Is there going to be a right time to make this bet? Because what's the backfield? What's the
split? It could be like Gibbs and Montgomery, where they each take a series. Like I don't know. Last week Dobbins had 15 carries and Edwards had 10.
I mean, if Edwards, I would think Edwards would get more than 10 this week, since he's now a week into it. But that's just me. Like, he came back for a week. Maybe he gets 13 and Dobbins gets 13.
He's had 6, not counting last week, 6, 3, 11, and 18.
I think 36.5 is too low.
Probably goes down with any sort of drive here from Cincy.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably gets there.
And I'm probably going to end up throwing a half a unit on it. But here's the deal then. Like, if you bet Gus, do you bet Dobbins too?
I mean, you could be throwing an extra unit away.
You could be throwing an extra unit away. All right.
What's Dobbins' number?
It was 47.5 last time I saw it. They
48.5 at DK.
Yeah, 47.5 at FanDuel. MGM isn't even offering him. Which is
I think an interesting way to go would be Gus over 9.5. He's got 2 over 9.5 is even money to grade out at DK.
There's the way. There's the way to go. Because he had 10 carries last week.
Yeah.
He's getting 10 carries this week. They're going to give him more work.
But you need this game to stay about this pace where they don't have to be forced to throw, 100 times.
But I don't think they're going to be forced to throw in the first half, really.
I don't think it really matters. I think that bet's basically the same. I mean, you're talking about 36 yards, not 70. What's he need to get over that? He needs
29.
Yeah, I mean, what's the difference between if he gets 8 carries and doesn't get 29 yards? I mean,
I think they're both good bets. That's what I think.
That's less than 4 yards a carry.
Dude, we've been talking about Henry and Saquon for Offensive Player of the Year. Why not Jamar Chase at this point? Seriously.
I have a ticket.
How great has Jamar Chase been? Like, he's been the best wide receiver this year. It's amazing how it changes every year. The best wide receiver is different. The same guys are still top 5 or 6, but every year there's a different best wide receiver. And this year it's Jamar Chase's turn. And he stayed on the field, and he's been.
I mean, JJ has had some games where he's absolutely nuked.
Yeah, but I feel like Chase is that guy right now. Like this year, from start to right now, it is Jamar Chase. We're down to 35.5 on Gus. We'll just let that keep rolling down for a little bit. 35.5 on FanDuel.
The only thing is, like, man, when T. Higgins is in, T. Higgins he's had multiple games this year where he's had better games than Chase, too.
Oh,
yeah. They both have huge games. Both of them have huge games, like in the same game. And what was that, a horse collar or a...
I wasn't even inside the jersey. That's a bad call.
Huh. All right, so here's the deal. For those of you that are watching right now, hello, good evening. Oh, we got a really big crowd. People must have heard we won a lot of money today. So if you have not already tried out our service, go ahead and do so. Now, a week's not going to be enough for you, but you might as well try it for a week. Nuke November. The code's up top in the red. NUKE November, one word. Go to nukethehouse.com, click subscribe, and then type in that code. We will not charge you until you say it's okay to charge you. So you get a free week. You might as well just put your toe in. Yeah, this is what happened, Card Addict. First of all, not deathly ill anymore. Second of all, we had a monster day. Maybe my best day of betting. And probably my favorite day of betting ever, because all of the stuff that I've started to pick up from Keg and Iowa and the guys is starting to pay off. And I've started to notice that the last couple of weeks, really in the props market, but it's starting to click a little bit. Now, there will be days that we go backwards. It's like any other better, but I've learned so much. That's the other part about Nuke the House. Like, Nuke, you will be coming out. Learning how to bet is fun. Learning how to do it well. As long as you can admit yourself, hey, listen, I suck and I need to learn. I need to get better. I can get a lot better. That's when you start realizing you can get a lot better. So that's it. Confidence. It helps to have confidence. All right, look at this. What do we got here? Gus doesn't rip off 10, 15-yard runs. It's 4 or 5 at the time. That's fine. I'll take 4 or 5 at a time. Didn't he already have an 8-yard run, though, guys? Gus already had an 8-yard run.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, big play here. I actually think people poo-poo this game. I think it's a really good football game. This could be a playoff matchup. Like, it won't be because the Chargers won't win the division, but this could be a playoff matchup.
Yeah, for sure. This should be a good game.
So, Keg, we were talking the YouTube short that we did where you were saying the Chiefs are overrated, and I was like, yeah, they should have lost multiple games already. That did huge numbers because it was true, wasn't it? Like the Chiefs, Mahomes threw 2 more interceptions.
Yep. Buffalo is just a better football team right now than KC.
Yep. Right now.
Right now.
Yeah. What is this? 3 receptions, 30-1 for 3. 2 receptions on that last drive, just cash for Eddie, plus 350.
What a beast.
Chase or Eddie or both?
Eddie.
You're talking Eddie.
The guy lives for players catching balls on drives, man.
Yeah.
Just
Well,
lives
listen,
for it.
everybody's got their niche, right? He found his niche. 100% players catches on drives. It's what he did. Oh, this is ugly shit right here.
Meyer, what is the carry prop on Chase Brown?
15.5 earlier. But that was before he probably got another 3. 18.5 now. He's got 5.
Like button would be great while these boys are marinating on a bet. Hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nuke the House. If you're on X, come on over and watch. Subscribe to that YouTube channel. Turn on your notifications so you know when we're on. We'll be on for Monday Night Football tomorrow as well.
What is the LA and EPA per rush on defense this year?
What do you, if you want to get real crazy, what do you think about Gus 25 yards, rushing yards in each half at 550?
God, that is. Don't you feel like that number should be better than that?
He's got 8. Yeah, I mean, considering your care or you're competing for carries, it's tough, right? Because you're getting limited opportunities.
I feel like that number should be like 8, 9 to 1.
All right, so my bets are for recreational purposes only, but I am putting Gus Edwards over 36.5 yards rushing at FanDuel. Half a unit, Gus Edwards over 36.5 yards rushing.
Yeah, I think that's probably a winner.
Yeah, well, we'll see. We're going to find out. I'll also say I probably don't make that bet if we don't have the day that we're having so far today.
It's a tough series for Cincy.
They keep going backwards.
Yeah.
Throw it to T. Well, did you hit? Hey, Eddie, did you just bet the Chase 3 catches on the drive at 30 to 1?
Did he get it?
I mean, I don't know if he bet him, but he just made a catch, so that was his third. I think that was his third catch on the drive. We'll hear from Eddie. We'll find out if he did it or not. We'll find out very soon.
That would be
pretty cool.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, very cool, actually. I'd be down with that. The man definitely got laid today. That was yesterday. Today's been a rough day off the football field, but on the football field, it's been so good. Who gives a shit?
He's been a rough day off the
field. A rough day off the field, pal. Good day. Good day
God.
on the field. Good day on the field. That's really.
I can't even imagine.
We're working, pal. We're working today. We're working tonight. That's how we do. So excited. I mean, Jamar Chase just doesn't stop. 3 for 47. 3 for 47 for Jamar Chase.
I looked at his 150.
Yeah.
I was like, and I ended up going with Higgins.
I mean, it's early, but I mean, nobody has an answer for Chase. Chargers get the ball out of half, by the way. I had to remember to say that. And then tomorrow night's game, again, Texans and Cowboys. A lot of people will be watching that game. Cowboys should get their asses whooped. Totally get handed to them. With Nico the Freako coming back? Come on, man.
I feel like even though the Chargers are 4th in EPA per rush on defense, and their DVOA isn't bad, I think Chase Brown is going to get enough carries to where if he could just break 1, for like 20. He's going to get to 100.
Ooh.
I would feel less good about that bet if he didn't carry the ball 27 times in a game already this year. But I think that he's going to probably be over 20 carries in this game.
Where's the alt rushing attempts? Just 365?
Caesars might have them live.
No.
I would just take his number then. I'll end up having to take his number.
No, I haven't bet anything yet.
Yeah.
I'm talking about his yards, though.
Oh, you're talking about his yards. Okay. So, 66.5 yards. You think he can get to, I mean, yeah, it is. It's really just breaking one for Brown. He was very inefficient. He's a very inefficient runner is the problem, though. Like, look at the yards per carry. 3.2, 4.4, 2.7, 2.9, 5.3.
Yeah.
Just very inefficient. But what about the receiving yards? It's kind of like they've used him in the passing game a bit more since Moss is gone, and he's already got one catch.
I was looking. His 40-plus number when I looked was only like 2-1.
Ethan, let the guy have some fun. Relax, bro. You did not pull the trigger on the 30-1 for Jamar Chase. He's fucking sick, Eddie says. Oh, poor Eddie.
That sucks.
It's all right. You got the other bet in, though. That's good. Let's go. Ooh. We might have another ugly Monday night game.
Yeah, we need not ugly games.
Yes. Not ugly games are the way to make money here at Nuke the House.
Correct.
Did you watch any of the Miami-Vegas game? That's another game I didn't watch much, but when I looked at the box score, Achane had 3 catches on like the first drive or two, and he ended up with 4.
Same thing the week before when I was on him. He had 2 in the first 2 minutes.
I wonder if we bet like his under catches after he goes nuts early. I don't know. But Brock Bowers went 13 for 126 and a touchdown.
Did he?
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. He went bonkers. He had 16 targets. And Minshew threw the ball 30 times or 43 times. 43 times. 43 times. Huh?
We talked about it.
Did it? No. Today.
Yeah.
Because it's the fucking Raiders. You think there's 8 games on? You think I'm watching that one?
I know. I didn't have it on either.
Mm-hmm.
We should have made money off that.
Frumpy Penguin. Frumpy Penguin, go sign up. $59.99 a month or test this out for a week. Nuke November. Go to nukethehouse.com. Hit subscribe. We won't charge you unless you want to be charged after a week. Sign up. Nuke November. Do it, dude. Let's go.
I'm going to be thinking about Brock Bowers in bed tonight.
You will?
I will.
It's really weird.
Yep. I will not think of Brock Bowers in bed. I will not do that. Let's look up some other week 11 leaders. Brock Bowers is just every freaking week now. That guy is putting up massive numbers. Taysom Hill, 138 rushing yards.
Fucking hell.
How's that possible? He had 7 carries for 138 yards. That's coming back in on the McConkey. God damn it.
Yeah, and he's hurt.
Oh, awesome. Oh, so only 2 players ran for 100 yards this week. Barkley had 146 on 26 carries. Taysom had 7 carries, 138 yards. He also caught 8 balls. Good Lord. Receiving leaders. Amon-Ra, 11 for 161, 2 touchdowns. Watson, I didn't know Watson had 150 today. Judy! Great call on Judy, guys. 142. Bowers, 13 for 126. Jameson Williams, 4 for 124. Puka, 123. Nick Westbrook-Ikine,
Touchdown,
117.
Disley.
Let's fucking go, Disley. I love me some Disley.
So that was the
Touchdown,
defensive holding to
Disley?
play before, but I think McConkey's gonna fucking do me. I think he got hurt.
Let's go, Disley.
Touchdown, Disley. How am I behind or something?
My man, Disley. Well, he's ahead of you. He's ahead of everyone because he's watching on the app, and then I'm watching it. And then, are you watching it on YouTube or you have your antenna hooked up?
You gotta let the antenna thing go.
What are you watching it on right now, Meyer?
FanDuel.
Yeah, okay. Let's do that.
So that's it. Disley's over his number.
1 for
I don't
20.
know what he got. 29. So
Not yet.
that number's
Not
gone.
yet. Very close. Very
Fucking
close.
McConkey's gonna put me in a box. I beat the man. We got hooked on CMC today. Got hooked on a chains receiving yards. Got fucking beat the Nick Chubb line by 12 yards. That doesn't matter.
Why
That's
didn't you
some
tell me that
pretty
before
bad
I
beats.
Why didn't you tell me that before I tailed you?
You said you only lost one bet today, and it was Keg's fault. So I mean, I don't know what you're talking
I
about.
did not say that. I did not say that. I did not say I only lost one bet and it was Keg's fault.
I didn't say it was his fault. I was saying it was his bet.
Well, I mean, when you make 30 bets, 20.
Imagine Jameis throws for fucking 400 yards and Tillman is nowhere to be seen.
But he had 8 targets. I mean, that's just
They're
happened.
Jameis targets, so he had 3 targets.
Huh?
Meyer, do we have to, if McConkey's out, do we have to get on Disley, you think?
Probably. I got to go find out what the Twitter doctors are saying about McConkey.
Yeah,
now,
we need to know his status.
I mean, Disley's probably up in the 60s now, isn't he?
That's a lot of yards, though, that are going to be up for grabs if McConkey is out.
Yeah, they're not even offering them right now. 59.5 grade out, minus 20.
Maybe
headed to the medical tent.
Quentin Johnston, maybe.
Quentin Johnston.
Josh Palmer. Somebody's getting those yards.
I'm looks like I'm gonna have to fire up the old bad beat refund tweets to
All right, Disley's at 57.5, minus 15 at MGM. That's the best number I'm seeing on him. 57.5.
I gotta go look at what these fucking guys have done.
Quentin Johnston's at 38.5. He's got nothing. Disley 29. So Disley's, what is that? Another 29 yards for Disley for the whole game? How much time we got left? 3.5 in the first quarter.
Yeah, they took him off the board.
McConkey?
No.
Disley down to 50.
They just added Disley back at 55.5.
Yep.
They go down.
Yep. I don't know. Let's go scour. And if anybody out there sees some McConkey news, let us know. Love having you guys be a part of our show anyways. I mean, fuck you, Twitter doctors. Right, AC sprain. Hopefully he didn't fracture his collarbone. I mean,
yeah,
on,
let the nerds do nerd things.
Christian McCaffrey was like, just went off on all those dudes. It was great to see. Oh, he's holding his collarbone. That's never good, though. He's not a really small guy, though, is he?
Let Bud Kilmer get a go at him. Give him the shot.
Yeah, Litz, that's a bad number because he's down at 56.5 at MGM right now at the same juice. If you have bet MGM, you go there if you want to bet this.
Well, they took him off the board again at MGM.
Now he's down again.
56.5 at FanDuel, 55.5 minus 120 at DK. 55.5 minus 115 at Caesars.
55 and a half.
Higgins, stand your feet, kid. Keep going. Pull the guy's fucking 10 yards with you. Hell yeah.
So
15, 16. Is that 21, 22 yards?
we got to bet. We got to bet
on the nose.
We got to bet. We got to bet all three guys. We got to bet their number.
Disley, Johnston, and Palmer.
Yeah.
Okay, let me know.
Because these numbers are so low. 26 and a half, 36 and a half. I mean, they each need another basically between 25 and 37 to get there.
What if they're up though? What if they get a lead? Then you just hope to hit 2 or 3.
What do you think they got to be up before they actually stop throwing the football? 30?
I mean, they already like to run the football a lot, right?
Yeah, but lately he's opened up the offense
a little bit.
If you look at the passing attempts, he's thrown the ball more the last 4 to 5 weeks.
Yeah, they've been one of the most pass happy teams, even with the positive game script the last 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And I just don't see Cincy just going away. I mean,
yeah, I agree with that.
Can we just get on the Disley already at 55 and a half minus 15? Or
Meyer, find the best numbers for all three of these guys.
Because Disley's going to be at MGM.
What do I pay you to do?
Yeah, no shit. What are we paying now? And also
minus 115, 55 and a half, Caesars or MGM.
MGM for Disley.
So there is 39 and a half on Quentin Johnson, 40 and a half at MGM. DK's got a better number. FanDuel's locked up. Caesars has 40 and a half. I mean, don't you want news? Don't you want to see a drive where McConkey's just not out of the blue tent before you start betting on these guys?
I guess.
The only guy that I could see betting now, though, would be Disley then.
Yeah, so I'd bet Disley at 55 and a half.
Where
you're just paying 10 cents more.
Yeah. 54 and a half minus 20 at BetMGM is where I'll get him.
Right. I'll put that in.
Minus 115 at Caesars.
Okay. So Disley is 54 and a half minus 120 at MGM. Adam, you just said it was 54 and a half at what juice at Caesars?
Minus 115 at Caesars.
Minus 115. All right. So those are the best numbers on Disley. 54 and a half. That did come down. That came down 5 yards, though, just on this drive. Eddie wants to get on Burrow. Y2J, it's Disley over 54 and a half, either at Caesars. He's up to 56 and a half now at MGM.
Cooper. My guy Cooper just made me laugh.
What do you do now?
He wrote in the in-game room, been a while, and then puts in like a 6-legger.
Yeah, they just moved Disley up 2 yards on MGM.
That's fucking funny.
All right, let's go Disley.
That's really funny.
Yeah, you love to see when people say that now's the time the sports books should do the right thing and void McConkey.
Every week.
You love to see it.
You know what? It'd been much better if they'd have done it to the other AC injury that fucked us, Jordan Mason. That's the one.
I had it in my queue, Eddie, 300 plus. And then I forgot about it. He's got fucking 90 already.
Chase?
No, Burrow.
Oh, Burrow. Yeah.
Now his number's 294. I could have got 3-1.
His number's 294 now. Ugh.
Yeah, I could have got 3-1 for 300.
Well, what's his number?
I forgot
what's Chase's
about it.
Number? Everything's locked up on Chase at this point. Hey, like button would be great, everybody. If you're winning money today, if you're not, still hit the like button and make everybody happy. Got a great crowd tonight. Nice big crowd. Good to see everybody hanging out with us this evening. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nuke the House. And if you're interested in signing up, use the code Nuke November when you go to nukethehouse.com. We won't charge you for the week. You'll get a free week, $20 value. Boom. $19.99 to be specific.
So more T. Higgins, but I don't know if this is going to be a fumble, but Chargers are running it back. It's going to be a touchdown if it is a fumble.
That's fine if it is. We'll be all right.
T. Higgins is getting viewed by a trainer right now, so I don't know if it is great.
Jesus.
I mean, I bet 2 wide receivers, and they're both with trainers. You just can't make it up.
Here we go. So you made 30 units the last few days, huh? Okay.
I think Higgins is okay. Just going to see if he's down.
Hopefully it's just
Charlie. His elbow's down. His elbow's down.
Okay,
This
good.
is gonna
First
be
of all,
fun
the
to
drive continues. Second of all, he had a Charlie horse that was really bad for a couple weeks, so hopefully he's all right. Get up.
This was a shoulder. This was a hit to the shoulder area.
Shoulder.
Yeah, it should be.
Everybody's shoulder is just dislocating now in the NFL. Anybody we bet on has a shoulder injury. Is that what happens?
Well, that's what happens when they want you to lead with your shoulder.
Don't even bring up Jordan Mason.
I already did. That is our kryptonite this year. AC joint injuries.
And what's crazy is that I'm probably still up on him this year.
Well, yeah, because
God, he took some money from us.
Yeah, they took money from us. Do you remember though the first time you bet on him? We got in at 8.5 yards. 8.5 yards, and he went for like 100.
Yeah,
that was a good night. Those were the good.
Oh, we also got his anytime touchdown at fucking 9-1.
9.5 to 1. Yeah, that too.
Yeah.
But he still took some of it back with the two times he took it back.
Yeah,
we're still up on him.
We had 2 really good games with him, but he took 2 games where he crushed them. And we should have got paid out on all 4. That's the most frustrating part.
Yep. All right. T. Higgins looks hurt after taking a hit to his back head area. Refs say he was down. Nasty shot. Okay on the sideline. Did not go to the tent. Paul Danner Jr., great beat writer with the Cincinnati Bengals.
I think he's okay. They just came out because he was on.
Kelsey Conway looks like he's okay. He's not seeking attention on the bench. All right.
All right.
Back to your scheduled programming on T. Higgins. Let's keep going. We're okay.
What? Any McConkey news?
If I had McConkey
he
news,
was
I'd tell you.
out of the tent and he was catching balls from Easton Stick, but I mean, these are just fucking nerds on Twitter, so I'm not sure.
His dad was a really good receiver. Keg, are you old enough to remember Phil McConkey?
Wasn't he a New York Giant?
Yes, he was, sir. He was on that team that beat the Bills in the Super Bowl.
86 or 90?
9. Ooh, what was the field goal? You know what? He might have been an 86er. He might have been on both of them. Hold on a second here. Let me find this. He's 67. It had to be the 86 team then. He was on the Giants 86 Super Bowl. Yep. Who'd they beat in 86 then? Who was that one?
Denver, maybe?
Super Bowl champion. Now I'm really interested in this. Okay. Broncos. Yes, sir. So they beat the Broncos and the Bills. McConkey was not on that 90 team. You are correct. It's good to see some other old people in here. That's nice to hear.
Yeah, I'm old. I'm old, man.
Well, you're not as old as me, but you're not a spring chicken anymore.
I'm not.
It's all right. You're smarter. You've got more wisdom. That really does count for something.
Yeah.
T. Higgins in the medical tent. They're lubing him up with icy hot for sure.
Cool. Like for a handy, or what do you think's going on with him?
Just get lubed.
McConkey out of the tent, helmet on. Then to the locker room.
To the locker room?
I I mean, it's like one guy says he's got his helmet on, the other one said this. So I'm gonna wait for real news. Let's go follow. Let me go find. I think Popper is the best beat writer for the Chargers. Daniel Popper. McConkey is headed to the locker room.
Holden, off the top of your head, who started for the New York Giants at quarterback in the Super Bowl? In 1990.
Was Hostetler that year? Or
No,
was Sims?
90 was. I think 90 was Hostetler.
Then it had to be Sims.
Yeah.
Sims was. And Joe Morris, was he that one or was he 90? Those two teams just get locked together for me. Look at that little Morris run. Joe Morris, I don't know, whatever year that was, Joe Morris, he was a stud too.
Remember little Dave Meggett?
Look at that Meggett go. Meggett, Bavaro.
Bavaro was such a beast.
Total beast.
If T. Higgins is out, Keg, do we go to Jaceki? His yards are 18.5.
All right, so McConkey's headed to the locker room, and we're still waiting on news on T. Higgins.
Yeah, or Brownmeyer. One of
T.
those.
Higgins just caught another ball. He's fine.
Good.
Literally out on the field catching
The
football.
only guy we're screwed with is McConkey.
He said if T. Higgins is out, we
Who
might
said that?
Adam, and then he
Oh,
catches
Adam
the
did?
ball.
All right. So the McConkey's not looking great right now. The Higgins is fine. T's fine. But McConkey's headed off to the locker room. We're probably in the locker room by now.
All right, if he's in the locker room, bro, it's not halftime. So what are we doing? Are we betting?
You're the
Palmer?
expert. We look to you for guidance.
Listen, man, I don't have all the answers every day.
All right, then let's
I
just
pay you
sit here.
$60 a month for you to give me this information. What's
God,
going
if
on
this
here?
dude pays for the fucking subscription, that's got to stop.
He does not pay for this.
Thank God. I would have been upset if he was paying for a subscription. LH Grant chiming in. Higgins just got a catch. Yeah, about 2 minutes ago. Love you, LH. Really do.
Wow. Let's go with 3 for 34. Halfway
Listen, they're taking McConkey back to give him the good shit. All
He's
right,
fine.
he's fine.
He's fine.
They're giving him the good stuff.
Nope. They're giving him max rate, and then he's going to go sleep. So hopefully Disley goes ape shit.
I'm
I
not.
mean, that's just fucking terrible.
Hey, if I had to choose which one to get hurt, I would say I'd rather it be McConkey than Higgins because we're more invested in Higgins. Just saying. Not worst case scenario. Let's get Disley and Edwards. I feel like the Bengals have had the ball for.
I feel like I want to hate tweet everybody that is asking for bad beat refunds.
I
Do
know.
it.
Nothing.
I gotta stay off the Twitter.
Nothing tilts me more.
12-5 time, 11:59. So 12 minutes for the Bengals, 5:07 for the Chargers. They have just dominated the time of possession.
If you're asking for a refund on that, you should never bet again in your whole life.
Well, the problem was that they do it sometimes to try and look good. Palmer bet Johnston or LH bet Palmer and Johnston. Higgins up. Eddie's back to his Higgins and Chase. Palmer has been a ghost a lot. You're right. Kegs, empty monster. I'm with you on that one. Your thought is accurate. Chase's actual number is 100.5. I feel like Disley's number's got to be way down now. $54.5. Nope. Right about there. Lad is questionable to return. Yes, he is, Mr. Milo. So he's not dead, but they didn't rule him out at least.
Yeah. Matt Eberflus record with the Bears: 13 wins, 30 losses, 0-5 against the Packers, 0-18 on Sunday away games, won 6 games with a 95% chance to win. Thank God they fired Shane Waldron, though.
Meyer, does Higgins catch 5 more balls?
Let me grab my Magic 8 ball for the other room. Hold on real tight. I'll be right back.
He's such a smart ass when you ask him questions.
I'm gonna need you to get that 8 ball, my guy.
That's where he is, huh? Did he go get his Magic 8 ball, Keg?
5 more balls is plus 225. 4 is plus 110.
Somebody say 8 ball. Of course, Card Addict.
There's Mega Max 10-unit play.
What did the Magic 8 ball say?
Mega Max 10-unit whale.
Really?
They put all that on one little side of the dice in the Magic 8 ball, huh?
Apparently.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it's a special one. It's new.
It's a special one. You know what's where they have Magic 8 ball? Spencer's. Have you guys been in a Spencer's in the last 20 years?
Not since I was
Negative.
They just built one by my house. It's fascinating.
Probably 20 years ago.
Yeah. They probably got Magic 8 balls there, right?
I'm certain they do.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm going to go buy a Magic 8 ball. I'm going to go do that right now. All right. Well, too late on Quentin Johnston. Try another time on him. How many was that for Johnson? That had to be at least 20, right? 22?
It was 22.
Yep.
Disley, baby.
Yeah, let's go, William. What's Disley? 100?
We should have took him to 80. Okay, we fucked up.
We should have took Johnston too.
Let's go, William. More Disley. Disley
100 plus is only plus 250.
All right. Well, at least we're on his number, which is good, I guess.
3 to 1 almost at FanDuel.
80.5 is his number now. He's got 49.
God damn it. I should have bet that Johnston number.
Chase has 3 for 47. Higgins has 3 for 34. Disley 2 for 49. Johnston 1 for 22. McConkey questionable return 1 for 20. They are
that boy Lad McConkey's running routes. Touchdown.
Too late on Quentin
Johnson.
Too late. That was the play. That was the Johnston drive. Wow. They just shoved it right up the Bengals' bunghole. All right, Eddie, where are you on the catches this drive, buddy? What are you doing? Let's find out. Live drive. How many catches? Bengals to catch a pass.
Burrow's minus $2 to throw for 300.
Herbert's back in?
110. Yeah, Lab is back in.
Fucking go, Lad. Well, now do we want to go crazy on the other guy since Lad's back in there? Like on Palmer, to me, is a guy not even to touch.
What's the Charger team total right now?
All right, Eddie, I'm with you, buddy. Chase 2 catches on this drive at 450. Higgins 2 catches on this drive at 750. Why is because his shoulder? Is that why? That doesn't make sense to me. It's not Iosivis. How am I saying this? Adam.
Yoshivas.
Thank you. Yoshivas is 4-1. They mispriced
30
this.
and a half minus
Yoshivas,
105 team total.
all right. Chase 2+ is 400. Higgins 2+ is 750. Higgins 1 catch is plus 140. And then I'll take a Chase. I'll take a touch on Chase here.
What do you think about taking the Cincy team total over 23 and a half?
Have they looked impressive to you this far?
Well, I mean, they had the holding call, and then they had the intentional grounding when they were going in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still think they moved the football.
I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just questioning it, trying to flush that out.
24 and a half at MGM, 23 and a half at DK.
I mean, Burrow's at 100 yards already.
Yeah, but 300 is minus $2.
No. I'm just saying, like, they've been moving the ball. Like you said, like, they're moving the ball.
Yeah,
they're not even running the ball. They ran it 8 times, but they got 24 yards. Like Mr. Inefficiency back there. 3 yards of carry again. Welcome in. Nuke the house. Sports betting. We live bet. Boys up over 30 units over the last couple of days. I am up 21, a little over 20 today, I should say. And a lot of it has to do with Keg and the boys. You want to get not every week is gonna, not every day is gonna be like that, but long term you're gonna be profitable. Keg hasn't had a losing year in 11 years. All the picks are tracked here. All the picks are tracked, except you don't track my picks because mine are for recreational purposes. But hop on in right now, $59.99 a month, or try us out for a week. Go to nukethehouse.com, click subscribe, pick any plan. We won't charge you. Just type in the code Nuke November. It's up there, NUKE November, one word. There you go. Burrow 2 passing tutties plus 40. They gun score. Litz. What up, Litz? All right, here we go.
What is Herbert's rushing prop?
All right, Eddie, let's go, buddy.
33 and a half.
I'm in here with, well, what do you have? That one big run?
Yeah, for 20.
Yeah. I'm with you, Eddie, on this one. Higgins chase a catch. Higgins chase 2 catches.
What a terrible throw.
What a bad throw.
Absolute terrible throw.
Was that to our boy, too?
No. Just Becky, it looked like.
Yeah, that's Gesicki. Gesicki.
Why is his prop only 18 and a half? I mean, that
Sup,
would have
Dan?
cashed it right there.
Probably because
What am I missing?
Higgins is in.
Higgins being back, probably.
Because he was getting peppered when Higgins was out. But that would have busted it right there.
Yoshibas.
All right. Didn't want to see that, but I did.
Do you think they score 9 more points in this? Or 10 points in this half, Keg?
Total?
Yeah. Total of the first half is 29 and a half over minus 130.
Oh, his wrist is bothering him, Burrow? I don't know that.
When he had surgery on, they said.
Well, there goes those bets, Eddie.
That's going to change the total. Well, 29 and a half still.
Chase, Higgins, nada. Nothing. So a whole lot of nada on that drive.
What's wrong with his hand?
It's his wrist. His wrist.
He
is
had torn ligaments in his hand last year.
Yeah.
Just bothered him.
I mean, he's always just hurt. Always. He gets sacked 20 times a game. His body just falls apart.
They've invested every cent that they have into receivers and skill position guys.
And not offensive line.
Right. Total dropped to 27.5 now, first half.
And the Chargers started their own 34.
What do you think about their first half team total? They need to get they need a touchdown though.
Yeah. I mean, they could go 2 field goals if the drives go quick, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I want to jump on.
What was that, Gus? Gus the bus for 5? All right, Gus. See if we can get over to Disley here on this freaking drive. Then we're going to worry about him again. He still leads the game in receiving yards, 2 for 49, and a touchdown for Disley. Yep. Well, you should have bet his rushing yards there, Adam.
I know. Should have took his votes to fucking 100. He's Barry
Oh, you
Sanders.
still got a chance taking to 100. I mean, if you really want to back it up.
He's Barry Sanders.
Yeah. White Barry Sanders. That is Justin Herbert. How many yards was that? 25, 30? 30 yards?
Yeah, he's got 50 on 2 carries.
A 20 and a 30-yard run for the Herbert. Different dude now that he has a capable coach. He had Anthony Lynn and Brandon Staley.
He also has 6 games where he's had less than 8 yards rushing on the game.
Yep.
So it's just wild.
Did you ever bet Herbert's comeback player of the year when we talked about it like week 1, week 2?
I would have to go through my bet slips. I'm not sure. That fucking team total is over a touchdown now.
Yeah, total's back up to 31.
Well, now you know you're going down the depth chart when Darius Davis is making grabs. Wow. Oh, dude is making plays. You buying the Broncos yet, boys?
They're not bad.
After they put that beat down on Atlanta and then should have beaten the freaking Chiefs the week before.
Ethan, relax, my guy. Lad was on the field right on this last play.
Go Gus the boss. Just
he's out.
Rough shot. Gus the boss.
What's Gus anytime touchdown?
He's at 22 yards. I looked at it pregame. I thought it was around. What was it?
This can't be right. This cannot be right.
What?
Hold on. I gotta look at something.
It was God, I'm trying to think of what I thought it was like 350 pregame.
155 at DK right now.
Oh, because they're right there. His anytime touchdown was
FanDuel had plus 260, but then they
lost
right now.
It was 250 heading into the game. You got a 260 pregame, Matt. Okay.
That's a good
Is
number.
Dobbins in the doghouse? No, they like Gus Edwards, man.
Dobbins is on the field right now.
And Dobbins has just been Dobbins is coming off his 10 millionth surgery.
We're gonna get a
Gus touchdown.
passer.
Yeah, we're gonna get
that's roughing the passer.
Let's see who the goal line back is then. Is it going to be Gus or is it going to be Dobbins? They gave it to Gus last week. Gus the bus, 26 yards already. Let's go, Gus.
He's not even in.
No.
They have Haskins.
Yeah.
And their fullback Matlock in.
Yeah, they're going that gigantic package here.
No, they're
roll out play
throwing.
action. Yeah.
That's just a bad. Run the ball.
Getting too cute. They got too cute.
Yeah.
So this game's flying by too. I think it's been a pretty good football game.
Yeah.
It hasn't been the typical.
I don't have
ugly.
anything I could necessarily complain about, and I can
like
usually
it.
complain about things.
I like it.
Does Herbert get 10 more yards rushing in this game?
If you don't bet it, he will.
I got burned by Caleb by a fucking half yard today. I'd like to not have that happen twice. Dobbins in. And Dobbins
And Dobbins not in.
maybe
the end zone.
in. They're gonna
He's
short.
a yard short. Maybe a little less than a yard. But no, Dobbins is not in the doghouse, Eddie. They've used the shit out of him the first half of the season. He's coming off multiple surgeries over multiple years. And
They might have to look at that. I think he's in.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he's in.
So?
This is going to be the view to see. Oh, they just cut it. They're not even going to review it.
They're going the old school. What the hell is that? 3 backs? Man,
what are we doing?
You're going with 3 backs in the backfield. I've never seen that before in 2024, the year of our Lord. What are we doing?
Harbaugh. This isn't Big Ten football, kid.
Dude,
what are you doing?
I want to see him to run like that fucking old Nebraska power eye. That would be great. Let's go. Let's bring back 80s college football into the NFL.
That guy tried to outstretch the ball, too. He's lucky that didn't get hit out. All right. Looks like they like Dobbins at the goal line. They're going for it on 4th and goal here. Gus was not in on any goal line carry.
Yeah, Eddie, I think because of everything I got with Higgins and Gus now, that I'm fine if the Bengals bet loses and we get those 2 home, because it would be a blowout. There's no way you can go for a field goal here either. Like, you just
he'd be so irate right now if he had this first half team total.
Oh yeah.
No, it was the play before, John. Then they brought in the 3 running backs, and it was Haskins.
What's Burrow's?
Okay, if you're a quarterback and Harbaugh is slapping the shit out of your pads and doing all that, are you more amped up or not?
Harbaugh's a weird duck, man.
He's a very weird individual.
Dobbins, touchdown. No Gus goal line work, huh? Interesting.
Last week it was the other way around. So Dobbins has 3 carries for 4 yards and a touchdown. Edwards has 5 for 26. I mean,
Meyer, McConkey, 25 in each half is 6.5 to 1, and he's got 20.
Problem is, do they get the ball back this half? 4.5 minutes.
Fair.
they didn't even look at him.
What's
also-
Quentin Johnson?
They're also up.
Is it $2?
They're also up 20-6 right now.
What's Quentin Johnson? Plus 145. Down to 130.
Higgins number 70.5. Chase's number's 97.5.
I tell you what I don't hate.
50 in each half for Chase at 240.
Or his 5 in each quarter at 165. I mean, he's going to catch a ball almost every drive, right? Is he not the primary target?
Why wouldn't you just
He just needs 5 yards in the third quarter and 5 yards in the fourth quarter. In a game that they're trailing 21-6.
What is it? What's the price?
Well, it was 165, but now it's down to 145.
We have got to bet that two. Now it's 2-1.
What?
They're down 15.
It's going down.
Fuck.
He doesn't have, so he's at 47 right now.
I don't know if it's worth betting. It's not worth betting it at 190.
Chase to have 50 yards each half, 240.
It's not 240 though.
Now it's down to
They need to
190.
keep dropping the number on the Chase stuff because now it's
190.
135 for him to get 5 in each quarter.
God damn it. We missed it.
Chase and Higgins combined for 250 yards is 7-1, but that's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah.
Are they just not going to give us? Come on, you guys got to give us these receptions for fucking Bengals. Chase is minus 163 to catch a pass this drive. Okay. They don't want you betting that. What's his 2? His 2 is down to 333. Oh my God. All right. All right, Eddie. Last time I'm betting Chase 2 on a drive right now. It hits and I hold my money, or it doesn't hit and then we're done. All the money was on Cincinnati and I took him like a cuck. Yeah, I did. It's not over yet, but again, once they said Trent was on him, I knew it was over. It was a good run.
Yeah, sometimes you fly too close to the sun, you know?
What about Higgins 50 in each half, Meyer, at 11-1? He needs 16 yards to get to the second half.
I mean, if you're taking, you got to take it now. They're snapping the ball. If he catches the ball, that goes to 5-1.
I'm going to throw a quarter unit on that.
All right, you want to talk about that one more time? What was the bet?
Yeah, T. Higgins 50+ yards in each half, 11-1 at FanDuel. Now it's 12-1.
No, it's 13-1.
I got 12.
Okay.
But Jamar Chase 50. Go ahead.
All right, FanDuel, T. Higgins, 50 in each half. Now 13-1. If you go to popular on FanDuel, scroll all the way to game specials receiving, you'll find it there. Game specials receiving.
I mean, it could definitely be a loser. He's got 34 and
Could
there's
hit.
4 minutes left in the half.
Could
So
hit.
yeah, it could hit.
Kind of want to take that Chase 50 in each half now, man. 2-1.
What is it?
210.
Yeah, we should bet that.
What is it again?
Fucking now it's 2-1.
Yeah.
You know what, Meyer? Maybe it gets. Maybe he doesn't get. I'm gonna wait. Maybe he doesn't get a ball on first or second down.
He just caught a ball.
Okay. Oh, they'll still let me get it in.
All right,
Did he get there?
What's the bet?
I don't know. What did he need 3 yards?
All right, just one.
I don't know. I bet Chase 50 in each half at 220. I bet it for a half unit.
Chase 50 in each half at 210 now.
He's got 49, bro.
How much
It's third
time
and
left?
3.
I'm gonna pass. I mean, I'm gonna be
Give us a
upset.
stat correction one time, and Burrow gets sacked. Now we're fucked. All right.
That sucks.
Did the Higgins thing? Are we all right with the Higgins thing then?
No.
So they both dropped.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the roll of the dice with those right before the half.
Yep.
But that's why you get paid out those crazy numbers.
Yep.
Gage hit one today at 5-1. We should have hit Puka last week at 6-1.
All right. No more catches on drives for me tonight. That was a quick toughie.
This team's in trouble.
Yeah. This team is not good. So how much time we got? We still got 2.5 minutes. Oh, we're going to get Disley home here.
Get him McConkey.
Might get McConkey. Has he even looked at McConkey, though, since the injury?
25
He's
in
only
each
been
half.
one drive.
25 in each half at 6-1.
For
He's
who?
got 20.
McConkey.
Yeah, he's got to get 5 more. I mean, you would expect that they're going to be throwing on this
In the
inside
2-minute drill.
2.5 minutes. Yeah.
The only problem is like he might not play the whole game.
All right, like button would be great, guys. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Nuke the House. We'd appreciate that as well. For those of you that are not members yet, Nuke November is the code. I know we've taken a couple shots, some long shots here, haven't paid off yet, but we are on the Higgins over, the Disley over. What other bets are we on? I'm on Edwards over.
I'm only on Higgins and Disley right now.
Yeah, and then I got the Bengals.
Throw it to McConkey.
Not looking good. Was that
Let's go, lad.
young lad?
Yeah. Did you bet that?
He didn't. Lentissimus dorsi, McConkey.
Unreal.
All right,
Did you
21
bet it?
6.
Did I? No.
All right, but we got T. Higgins 50 in each half. All right, not going to happen. Done. Throw that one away. Edwards over 36.5. McConkey over 57.5. What's McConkey sitting at now? Like 33? 31.
It's going to put him at 31.
31 for McConkey. Okay. We can get on McConkey and Higgins 20 each at plus 250. Go for it, Eddie. You're on your own, buddy. I'm out ski on this one. Just want to get Disley home. And Higgins is treating us well so far. We're in a good spot with Higgins, especially with them getting their asses kicked.
Yeah, I'd like one more shot at this chase.
Like a chase, what? A special or a drive or what?
So what? Sorry.
Like the chase special or a drive? What kind of chase?
Oh, yeah, the Jamar Chase 50 in each half. I just like one more shot at getting over that 50. Him landing at 49 is just a tough go.
Yeah. Tomorrow night, we will be rooting in some Nico Collins on the Monday night show. We'll be live at 8:10. The boys will get you going. I'll come back from the kids' swim practice, and we'll roll from there. About 25 minutes in. I think our boy Matty had another big non-correlated play today. Alec Pierce, he had like under 4 catches, 60, 70, 80 yards.
Then he got hosed on the Jameson Williams one.
So did I.
That's a tough one to
every
drop.
other bet that we bet for Jameson Williams went over. Ladder to 100, longest reception, everything hit on him.
Remember when you thought that you were going to give him an MRI? Lad got the shot.
They gave him the shot. It's good.
Homer.
Detroit and Buffalo are the two best teams in football right now.
I can get behind that.
Not the San Francisco 49ers? That's what you're telling me?
Stop.
Dude, that's some real problems right there for those guys.
That was pathetic today.
What do you think of the Steelers now?
Steelers are good.
So what's the power? What off the top of your head power ratings in the AFC? Just the top couple teams.
Buffalo one. Buffalo one. Probably KC 2, Baltimore 3, Pittsburgh 4.
So even though Pittsburgh got the win, you're still putting Baltimore up there.
You still have to put them up, yeah.
Okay. That was a hell of a...
I don't know. Actually, maybe not 4. Maybe the Chargers are 4.
Ahead of the Steelers?
I don't know. It's close. It's close.
Disrespectful, bro.
They are 4 and 5 to me.
That is disrespectful. Hey, we could get the ball back here with like 50 seconds left if they stop them on third. So those bets are not dead yet.
That would be nice. What is that 50 in each half now? 390.
It's a joke.
That is wild.
Well, they're not getting the ball back.
Yeah, Herbert ran for 10.
I mean, this is the ultimate Justin Herbert rushing night. What's he got? 60? He's got to have more than 60 now. 62?
This is the game we needed for Herbert comeback player of the year. Prime time smash spot.
Who is currently in the lead in that?
Well, going into the day, it was Cousins, but that's gone. And then your second favorite was Burrow, and tough scenes for him right now too.
Russell Wilson. They keep doing that for the rest of the season, man. Russell Wilson's going to win the damn thing.
No shot.
What do you mean, no shot?
He doesn't do anything particularly great. He just throws moon balls.
It's working.
His stats aren't going to be better than Herbert's at the end of the year.
It's working. If they get home field advantage with that dude, he's averaging he's got 6 touchdowns and 2 interceptions so far. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, 90% of their success is their defense.
I would tend to agree with you.
Are we going behind the paywall at half?
It's up to you.
I don't really care either way.
What do you think, chat? Paywall today or no?
Subs get the vote. They're the ones that pay for it.
Subs get the vote. All right, subs. You want to be charitable or do we go behind the paywall? You got 30 seconds to get your responses in. We'll see how many there are if anybody cares. Oh, boy. That might have been.
Is that William? That was William. That cashes the first one.
All right. Is that Disley?
Yeah.
Fucking go, Will.
We should have took that guy up to fucking 80. God, we're terrible sometimes.
Boy, I'm putting that on the board, bro. You cash in shit in the first half, put it on the board. Put it on the board. Another winner.
I would have cashed his actual live number. I almost went in again. It was like 69.5 or something like that.
Convince me subs. Free, paywall. Never change the streams. Your competition doesn't. Paywall, fuck Ditka. Paywall. Free. Paywall. All right, Adam. Paywall or no paywall? You know what? I'm going to make the call on this one. We have had better numbers when we've kept it free. I think tonight we're going to keep it free. I mean, we won 20 something. How many units did you actually win today?
Today?
Just today.
17, I think.
Right. And I got 21. So I think we should, just because everybody had such a good day, especially subscribers, let's keep it free. Let's keep it free. All right.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Subs we'll make tomorrow night half and half. But everybody just had such a good day today. Come on. Let's be charitable. How about this? If you are not a subscriber, hit the like button. And since we're going to keep it free for you in the second half, you might want to go to nukethehouse.com and pick up your free week at Nuke November. Nukethehouse.com. Type in the code Nuke November. Sign up any package. We're not going to charge you. And there we go. I am feeling generous, God's masterpiece. I had a great day today. And look at Clunan. I like to see everyone eat. I'm a subscriber. Dicker the kicker. Dicker the kicker. All right,
Hey, I think we got to entertain 300 and 325. Maybe a sprinkle on 350 for Joey.
Here's my worry. He's got how many times has he been sacked?
So I looked. So funny thing. I looked to see, because they had a sack prop 5+ sacks for Cincy tonight, or for the Chargers tonight, was plus 460.
3 times he's been sacked.
6 sacks was 12-1.
All right, bathroom break for your boy. Chargers get the ball out of half. Burrow's been sacked 3 times. We're staying free for the second half. And then Keg and I were going to be here. I'll be back in a couple of minutes, boys. And we're staying free for you. So hopefully the subs had a great day with us. And you can feel good about us just continuing to put our winners out into the winner sphere for free.
That's my only worry, Meyer. And 240 is a fucking lot and a half, bro.
Yeah, but how many times do you think they're gonna run the ball? He threw the ball 56 times last game.
Very few. What are the numbers?
He's got 111 right now. 300 is 2-1. 325 is 450. 350 is 950.
I can get behind 300 at 2-1.
His number is 270.5 minus 114 at FanDuel.
I mean, I'm just saying, like, just for him to get to 300, he's got to throw for $190.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's a healthy number for sure.
They get the ball.
Do you think? Hold on. So do we go back? Like, Herbert to throw for 117 in the second half is 425.
Yes. Right back.
All right. DK, well, hold on. We got to check FanDuel because those sneaky sons of bitches almost got us earlier. 390 and 425. DK's got a better number.
$425. Herbert 300 plus. Take my fucking money.
All right. Well, that number just moved down to 340, so got that in at the right time.
It's called the Nuke the House effect, my friend. Do you want to take the shot on Burrow to get to 3?
I don't. Everybody's saying that. Like, of course, you think the Chargers are going to run. That's why it's like that. But I mean, they're not. They haven't been super efficient running the ball today, right? Let me see what they're averaging per carry.
I mean, everybody would have said Denver was going to run fucking 3 hours ago.
Yeah, I mean, Dobbins had 1.8 yards per carry, only had 5 carries. Gus only had 5 carries. I mean, Herbert's been obviously their best running back, but yeah, I mean, they've been still like I said, they've been the most pass happy team.
They're
positive script still
10 for 35. They're
All right,
two
so you
running.
guys bet Herbert 300 plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about just betting his number?
I think you hate money. That's what I think.
Well, I'm gonna bet his actual. I'm gonna bet his 300. But what do you think about betting his actual number with the 300?
I would rather just take the shot. I would rather not lose twice.
Okay. 300.
I think it's just how you want to approach it, right? If you want to approach it as you're going to spend 2 units and hopefully he gets at least 1 and you break even, or you just shoot your shot. It's just going to be your personal preference.
I think maybe a half a unit on the 275 and a half a unit on the 400 on the 300.
They absolutely could go run heavy, Tyson. That's why you're getting paid $425 for him to basically throw for 100.
Oh, you know what? We have a lot of people that are not familiar with the way that Nuke the House bets. Keg, and I know you're looking at bets, so I'll talk about this, Tyson. Tyson, I don't know if you've been around or not. This place bets differently than everywhere else. People have been losing money to sports books for ages now because they're betting minus 110s. They're betting, solely 110s, 140s, minus 200s. And that's just not how it is here. So there are a lot of handicappers out there that'll give you their records. They're like, oh, I'm 25-10. But if your average juice is minus 170, then you're probably not very profitable. So here, it's not going to feel great in the beginning. It takes a little while to get used to, but if you hit 30% of your bets, but you're up 10 units, 15 units, 20 units, that's the way to go. The books just don't cap that. So it's a different way of betting here. Again, you take shots. This is a 4-1. If you hit a 4-1 and you drop a couple more, you're still profitable. Okay. You can lose 2, hit 1, and you're still up. So
the break even point's 20%. You go. You can go 2 for 10 and break even.
There you go. So again, you take shots, you ladder things. I loved betting unders on game totals coming into this year. I don't do it anymore. Why? These guys bet a different way. They ladder things. You're going up, 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 up. So again, you could take a shot on the actual number for Justin Herbert and maybe it hits. But if you get that 4-1, all of a sudden you really make it a night. So again, it's just a different way. You got it. And I just wanted it, and I'm not talking down or anything. I'm just trying to educate you. That's the way we bet here. And that is why this place is more profitable than any out there. Factual. How many units are you up this year, Keg?
That's not even debatable.
Yeah, I mean, it's not even debatable. Okay.
We blow the doors off every fucking shop that exists.
Yeah. They're making me a profitable bettor, and that's saying something, okay? That's not an easy thing to do. So, again, if you want to learn how to bet with us, I'd sign up for more than a week, but if you want to take advantage, Tyson, you might as well just take advantage. NukeTheHouse.com. Use the code NukeNovember. You'll get a free week. You can kind of learn what we're doing. You'll get the plays pre-flop for tomorrow night's game, the Monday night game. That means if you signed up tonight, you get the pre-flop plays for Thursday night. You'll get all the Sunday pre-flop, and you'll get the Sunday 1 and 4 o'clock slates behind the paywall. So all the live bets, we got live NBA NHL show that's on Wednesday nights at 7. We got the premium shows. How was the Tyson Paul fight? How did that go for you guys, by the way?
Johnny had a good night. Oh, Tyson, we made money.
It was ugly.
Paul.
Yeah, it was ugly, but whatever. That woman's fight. I'd never watched the woman's fight. I was telling you about, what was that? The baby
Serrano.
Baby. That was a great fight, dude.
Great fight.
I really enjoyed that fight. That reminded me of who were the two guys? Oh, it was like 20 years ago. Marco Barrera. Who was Barrera's big? Oh, Barrera. He used to have this rival, and those two just used to beat the shit out. That's what that reminded me of last night. Thank you, Gucci Sniper. That is why we crush. Did the Jets win today? Who do you think asked that question?
Our number one fan. Super fan.
Eric Peacock with the pull. Barrera Morales, dude. That's when boxing was awesome. That was the best rivalry I've ever seen. Oh, man, it was Ali and Frazier. It was this guy and it was this guy. No, man. Barrera Morales, those two guys bludgeoned each other. And then who was that? Mickey Ward and was it Arturo Gotti? Was the other two guys that just used to beat the shit out of each other time and time again?
Yes.
I used to love boxing. When I lived in Vegas, I went to a lot of fights. Probably 6-7 fights in the 1 year that I lived there. It was a blast. But
those Ward Gotti fights still stand up. I actually just watched one the other day.
Really?
Yeah,
they just murdered each other. Didn't they have a movie about that too? I feel like they had a movie, maybe a Mickey Ward movie. Yeah, I am old as fuck. God's a masterpiece. But damn, dude. I would put the Barrera Morales right up there with Mickey Ward and Gotti. Oh, I'm so old, God's masterpiece. I remember Mike Tyson making his debut. That's how old I am. I watched fucking Jerry Cooney and Larry Holmes.
Fucking Cooper, go to bed. Breaking my balls because I didn't bet the Herbert 325 plus. This fucking guy.
What he does.
Shit was before you were born. There's a lot of good shit that happened before all of us were born. Best boxing trilogies. Ward Gotti, Hagler Hearns, Keg versus Door. You're sleeping on Barrera Morales, bro. That's all I'll say. All right, so 24-6 at the half. We just cast the Disley in the first half. We dropped a couple of smaller unit bets. We hit the Disley. I'm waiting for Gus Edwards to cash. I don't think that the Bengals are going to cover this game tonight. Crazier things have happened, but they're down 18 at the break. They can't protect Burrow, and their defense is completely non-existent. So I would say that I'm not going to lay down on that bet, but it's not looking good right now, is it, boys? What else we got sitting out there? You just made the bet. Herbert, 300-plus yards. What did you guys get it at? I think I got it at 400. You got it at
4.25.
425.
All right, I got it at 400. You guys got a better number, but still, I got that number. And I'm still sitting. I just see if Disley can keep chugging away here. Get some more yards. He's got 73 yards, dude. 73 yards for Will Disley. All right.
It's going to be real cute when Herbert gets to 325 and Coop just never lets you the end of it for the next 6 days. So I added it to the in-game room.
Yeah.
Destiny now.
I hope he hits.
Oh, it's down to 295 now? All right. Well,
that means I'll hit.
Here we go.
Be an all-star, Justin.
I just want Gus. Like, let me get Gus home first, and then he can throw to McConkey and Disley and everybody else. Like button would be great. Those of you just joined us, second half here, Nuke the House, nukethehouse.com. 1 free week. Code is Nuke November. If you want to just dive all the way in, you want to be smart and do it for a month, go for it. $59.99 a month. Good stuff, good times. Home of the winners. Big day again for the team here at Nuke the House. You're right, Magnani. Boxing is not good anymore. Maybe I'm going to start watching women's boxing, believe it or not, because that was insanity.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he's just
play action right out of the break. You'll have to see it.
So what do they got? Dobbins running out there again? So they went, oh, that is Edwards, right?
That was Dobbins.
Dobbins. So they went heavy Gus Edwards out of the gate, and then Dobbins. And Dobbins been eating ever since then. $325 is 8-1 for Justin Herbert. It's a big number.
Play action again. Disley fucking drops it. Oh boy. All right, now we're throwing on third down.
Well, that's all we're rooting for now. Throw, mofo. It's harder for an East Coast team to go to the West Coast than it is for a West Coast team to come east.
Jersey Jerry bet $1,000 parlay to win $35K.
Deep ball.
Oh,
fuck.
Why do dudes try and catch the ball with just one hand sometimes? I don't understand that. Oh, because his arm was being held. That's why. That's why Quentin Johnson was trying to catch it with one hand, because his other hand was being held. Okay. Got it.
Hard to catch it with two hands when one hand's being held.
One hand's being taken down. Yep.
It's all right. Let Cincy go down and score a touchdown here.
Disley 100 plus is 270, Eddie. 73, he can't get 23 yards. That's actually, I'm not going to bet it, but unless the guys do, but it's kind of sexy. But you're also going to need the Bengals to start scoring, because they just have been doing nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't hate it for 27 yards, but I probably won't bet it. I would just be thrilled we can get to 300 with Herbert.
William Disley. Love to see it. Dude, this is just ugly football from the Bengals tonight, man.
Guys trying to run without the ball.
You ever seen a shop where you can bet targets?
No, sir.
Boy. Burrow. This is ugly, Burrow. What are you doing, Joey B?
The O-line's getting him in trouble, man.
Bad scene.
O-line is getting him in trouble now.
Bad scene from Mr. Burrow. I mean, what a dog shit possession. All right. For those of you that are not aware, we do have other programming besides for live programming in games. We have Football Day in America tomorrow. Keg and I, we're going to break down Monday Night Football at 4 o'clock Eastern. And then we are going to cap the weekend that was. And I think we'll probably have to talk about Brock Bowers, and we'll probably have to talk about Bo Nix and some of the other great performances that we had today. And then tomorrow night, 8:10 Eastern time, Monday Night Football. I think that's when we'll go premium for the second half, but first half definitely free. And then you'll have to sign up. And if you sign up tonight and you get your free week, you can do that with the code Nuke November, Nuke November, one word, Nuke November. I'm kind of regretting not going premium because then I don't have to read all these promos all the time, but that's fine. We had such a great day today that everybody deserves for us to wear off on them. Keg, what you looking at, buddy? Anything? One minute? Okay.
I think he is a visitor.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I'm not.
Did Giant Squid hit another $1 million?
What is
You
Giant
know,
Squid?
you know who that is, Holden, right?
Like a DFS player?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I've heard the name before. I'm not sure.
He hit $1 million today.
Mm-hmm.
He hit $1 million on the 10th.
That's pretty good.
That's not bad, right?
I'd take that. Just me, but I'd totally take that.
That's $2 million in 2 weeks in DFS.
It's a lot in taxes, but I would gladly pay those taxes, wouldn't you?
I've grinded 24 months of my life for a quarter of that. Fuck
He also won the $1 million on June 26th.
And what?
And the million.
Wait.
And the $1 million on March 29th.
Holy shit.
Are you fucking with me right now, Meyer?
Nah, Giant Squid's been playing for a fucking long time, bro.
He also plays 100K a day, yeah?
Oh,
Still
yeah,
hitting,
for sure.
Hitting millies
But
is pretty fucking good.
the guy's hit the $1 million 4 times since fucking March.
Dude, I played 7 lineups today. 3 hit over 200 points on DK. And while they cashed and were nice payouts, like I didn't even get in the top 10. Insane how the numbers that were being put up today.
That's crazy.
Goff cooked, Puka cooked, Jameson cooked, Hall. I had a lineup with Goff, Hall, Nakua, Williams, Jonnu Smith, who got me 31, and Brock Bowers got me 34. I ended up at 207.78. And I finished in 61st place.
4 milli makers in a calendar year.
That's insane.
Has to be unheard of.
4 milli makers in 6 months, 5 months.
You know how tough it is to win one?
That's
you know how tough it is to finish top 100 in a milli maker?
Yeah, he finished
unheard of.
Yeah, so March 29th, June 26th, November 10th, November 17th.
That is unreal.
Absolutely insane. And different sports. They're all different sports then.
God bless that guy.
He did back-to-back, which, you know what's crazy is he did back-to-back weeks in the NFL.
I mean,
2
that's
weeks in a
almost
row.
impossible.
That's insanity.
That's
And then
impossible.
he did it in baseball in June, and he did it in basketball in March.
That's unreal.
DFS is not dominated by MIT grads, but it is dominated by guys that are really great with numbers, like computer science guys.
Yeah, they don't even have to watch a fucking down. They don't care. It's just
it's also a system. So like very few of the milli makers, it does happen, but very few of the milli makers aren't 150s. Like they throw in 150 and they get there. Sometimes a single bullet does hit, but I always disagreed with this where it's like, man, you're not at a disadvantage if you don't play 150s. You are, but the other side of the coin is you're not risking nearly as much money. So, but yeah, of course you got a better shot if you're throwing 150 in there. You also got a better shot of losing a lot of money. Is there anyone makes a living tailing Keg's picks? Like no job, full-time tailing Keg? I don't know. Been guys with him for years, though. I know him. I'm back up about 20 units this year. If I actually had any nuts and bet $1,000 a bet, then I probably could make a living doing it. I'm just can't do it yet.
I mean, the track record would say that if you had the bankroll to do it, yeah, you could.
Yes,
certainly
you
do
would make
that.
a very good living. Yeah. Because all the picks are tracked here. Like you could just look. You're going to be the first.
Come on, Herbert.
Shout out to the masterpiece for that one. That was, hey, did we just cash him?
I don't know.
What do we need?
20.
58 out of lads?
20. That's going to put him at 51.
51.
I need
All right.
6 more.
Another catch, and he'll get there. Feeling good about the McConkey. That score you had when you would have won multiple. I know, B-Wand. I had multiple lineups over 200, but I played in the large field tournaments. My single entries were not nearly as good.
Yig did pretty well today, too. He finished 8th.
I would have won some in other contests. God damn it. That kind of pisses me off. Come to think of it. If Gods does it, I'll quit my job tomorrow and join him.
All right, we're at 205 for Herbert. And now they just lost 4 on their first play. So let's throw it again. Again and again.
There's a lot of time left in this game, too, which is the good thing. We need 100 yards and only 3 minutes gone in the second half.
That's a good hit, Jeff.
15K today, B1? And the winner was 199. Oh, God.
Rid of it, Herbert.
I wish you didn't tell me that.
Disley.
No. The Disley's done. We already got the Disley home.
Not the guys who took it for fucking 100.
They did?
It's not always about you, Olden.
Did you take it for 100?
No, I'm saying there's other guys in the chat.
Who took Disley for 100 in the chat? Let me know.
Be supportive. Somebody
I am. That's why I'm asking him. Who took Disley for 100 in the chat? Dude, the winner was 199. B1, you just made me sick to my stomach. Sick to my fucking
John
stomach.
Allen's got 80, 90, and 100.
I've had three really good DFS weeks this year.
Deep shot.
A lot of bad ones.
Oh, my God.
I don't have the necessary skill set to be a good DFS player, I think.
I think you're doing just fine at what you do. You're doing okay.
I'm terrible at it.
Yeah. It really is, in all honesty, about having a good optimizer. Now, our partnership
it's just having great game theory as well.
Yeah, I think. Well, listen, if you got a guy that knows how to put out cores and you can plug those cores in a good optimizer with good projections, then you're going to be fine. Now, again, what is this? 11 weeks. I've probably had 3, maybe 4 winning weeks. I am up on the year in DFS because that's just how it is. It's kind of like this. Like you can have a couple really down weeks, but if you have a 3 or 4 boom weeks, but again, I'm not a guy that's going to play more than $100 a week in DFS. I used to when I was at the other place. I used to play 500, 600, 1,000, 2,000. Actually, at the beginning of a season, I was up to 2,000, but it didn't go that well, so I cut back on it. But that's it, really.
It also depends on what sport you play too, right? If you're going to grind NBA and MLB every day,
Well, NBA
like MLB was my favorite. It sucked trying to
it's the easiest.
get late lineups in, but yeah, MLB was good.
MLB is the easiest sport there is, because that's just it's a stacking sport. NBA,
you literally just have to dedicate your entire fucking night to it.
Yeah, NBA is just if you have from 6 p.m. till the end of the last game, or at least halfway through the last game or the beginning of the last games, if you can do nothing but look at news in the NBA, then you've got a shot at being really profitable. But if you can't sit and wait for the news as the games start, then you got no shot. Like you might get lucky here and there.
I always found a little bit of comfort in when FanDuel wasn't offering late swap, and your lineup was your lineups.
Yep. That's olden days, man. I like that too.
Yeah, then you could just go about your day.
Yeah.
Let the chips fall where they may.
Yep. 100%. You're on Disley 110 plus at 640. All right, Y2J. I see you.
Wait.
Y2J picked up 11 dimes off the ground the other day. He's doing okay.
That's what the number is right now, you're saying?
It could get better. They just kicked the ball. Or they're going to be kicking it back to Cincy. Okay, 125 for Disley is 15-1.
That's a lot, Mark.
I mean, as
That's
long
a lot
as
of
we're
money
talking
or a
about
lot of
wish
yards.
list.
Both. What's his number? His number's 88.
He's got 80 on the nose.
He's not getting another 9 yards.
They don't. They don't think
look at these birria tacos they're cooking up. Oh, look at these tacos. Oh, that's probably barbacoa. Holy lordy!
I'm not a barbacoa guy.
Oh, you're missing.
Maybe I
out
just
on
haven't
life.
had good barbacoa, but I don't like barbacoa. Much rather have just straight up brisket, which I'm not getting from Chipotle, by the way. I see all these guys getting brisket from Chipotle. What the hell? Adam, you seem like a Chipotle brisket guy. Have you tried Chipotle brisket?
I will cut you with a knife.
It looks like swill with white chunks of fat.
I don't think I've ever been more disrespected. Okay, did you hear that?
Gray beef.
You look like a Chipotle brisket guy.
You look like a Chipotle brisket guy.
I've heard it. I heard it.
Yeah.
Adam is what we like to call in the streets a meat connoisseur.
Yeah. Good. That means he doesn't like the Chipotle, whatever they call brisket, which really is not brisket. Name another company that's overcome multiple E. coli outbreaks to just continue to churn it
gun
out.
to your head, you had to choose. Would you rather take the brisket at Chipotle or the smoked brisket sandwich at Arby's?
Oh God.
I would want to feel like the biggest piece of shit I could, so I would go with Arby's.
I mean,
Deep shot.
That's not cool, man. I don't know.
Well, why are we throwing the deep balls to Jermaine Burton? Let's talk about it.
Why not? Why not at this point? You're down by 3 touchdowns. Where are we on Herbert? We got our 200 yards on Herbert, right?
212.
Yeah.
212. All right, we're in striking range.
I mean, if they would have completed that would have put us in real good shape.
Did you see how nice that throw was, though, or how fast Burton was on that play? I wonder if he's their fastest receiver. And I know it sounds crazy, but that dude flies. I get it.
Throwing it back shoulder. Is that gonna be OPI?
Should be.
That might be OPI.
Yeah, he pulled his hand.
If you see this, Katie.
Did he catch that?
This kid.
What?
Illegal contact defense.
Stenberg is just.
If you see this, Katie, I still remember why. Because you're saying meat drapes. Is that what you're doing, Stenberg? I get what you just did. It's disgusting.
Help me.
What? The kid, you know what I'm talking about.
Big run for Chase Brown, 20, 30, 40.
Everybody thought it was funny, Keg.
30? Well, how far did that go? How far was that
I
run?
deciphered his code. Ethan, you're just in a bad mood tonight. What are you upset about, Ethan? We all won money. We're having a good time tonight. We're rooting home Herbert to get the 300. Come on, man. You're in shambles.
What was that? Is that 5, 10, 15, 20, almost 30? Did they give that catch to Higgins?
Yeah.
He's got 4 for 57.
Good. So what was the number we got him at? 57.5?
Did he catch that?
And no.
Oh, my God, bro. Come on. What was the number we got him at? That should catch our first number, right?
56.5, maybe? You posted him at 56.5, right?
56.5, yeah.
Beautiful. I'm going to put that on the board. Another winner.
Let's go.
Another winner. Bing. Put it on the board. We get the Herbert home. We get the music. We get the Herbert home. We get the music.
I would like that 75 for Higgins.
Higgins gets another one.
Higgins gets a 75.
That's going to put him at 60. I should put him at 66, 67.
Do you want the music? Well, that was a great catch, too. It was one hand. It was deflected. He went out with one hand and caught it with his other hand, bobbled it, and held onto it. Keg, you want the music if T gets 75? Is that a music play?
Sure.
Good. Let's do it.
No, the music play is when Herbert gets to 300.
I think T is pretty good at 75.
300.
I want to guarantee that we get one in. The Herbert's not out of control, but I want to make sure we get that in.
We'll make 3.1 units on Higgins if he can get there.
Good. Good.
Already cashed Disley.
Yep. What? They said McConkey only has 50? Yeah.
Why not us?
Yeah, he had 30.
All right, so we need 8 out of McConkey. We just cashed a Higgins.
Why not us tonight?
Why not us today? Today was amazing.
What's Higgins to keep going?
Give him PI. First and goal
Higgins
from the one.
to keep going? Is that
What
what is that?
Like what's up?
Here, let me look it up. Higgins to keep going plus 6 million. Okay.
What's like
100 plus is only plus 130. 110, 210.
come on, T.
That's too good.
Jeez.
Tomorrow's YouTube short. Higgins to keep going.
All right, they're gonna get the ball at the 1.5.
Oh yeah.
Jump ball to Chase here.
I don't
They
know.
can't run the ball. You idiots!
I just got some
Stop
money
draining the clock. Fucking, they got Dana Stubblefield running fucking nose tackle for this team.
Oh, my college classmate. That's how old I am. He was actually a senior when I was a freshman.
You went to school with that fucking guy?
My freshman year, our Kansas defense had Dana Stubblefield and Gilbert Brown. You talk about a defensive line. We had a good team that year.
Hold on, you had those two on the same team?
On the same defensive line, bro. I think we won the Aloha.
800 pounds of fucking human.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit the head real quick. I'll be right back.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say he was gonna hit a bet, and I was like, let's go. This Bengals team is a shit show. I mean,
Gilbert Brown was built like a fucking, I don't even know. He was like just shit stacked on shit. That guy was so big.
Yeah, we had a really good team. My freshman year, we had a good team. And then they hired that fat piece of crap Mangini, and while we won. The worst thing, and I swear to God, I wish I had the documents to back it up too, but who's that, Mangino, the big fat fuck who beat his wife and the cops swept it under the table because he was winning?
Oh
It makes me
my God.
sick to my stomach to this day. All right,
What is this team doing?
It's the Bengals. It's just I don't even know what's going on here.
First and goal from the 1.5, and we got third.
They better not kick a field goal here.
6.
They better go for it. I mean,
Yeah, they got to go for it.
This is stupid.
But we need them to get in the worst way.
Gucci took Higgins over 89.5. I mean, if they don't, they don't. What are we going to do? You can't reference Kansas football. Dude, we had some good teams. God,
we need this.
I mean, how many years is it going to take for the Bengals to like, okay, we do need an offensive line.
Touchdown, Jamar Chase. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. He's got to be like, to me, and I know everybody's on Henry and Saquon. This is the offensive player of the year for me, Jamar Chase.
No way.
Yeah.
Saquon has been on another level.
Yeah. Jamar Chase, another level. What's he already at 1,000 yards through 11 weeks? 12 touchdowns.
He did have that explosive game. He won 220?
He does it twice a year. He has the explosive games. 3 times a year, he'll just have 200-yard games. I'm not going to knock him for that. He had a 193-yard game and a 264. And he's got 11 touchdowns. He's not going to win OPOI. But is Saquon ahead of Derrick Henry now?
No, I think it's 125 and 170.
Henry had a rough fumble today.
Yeah, he did. He only had 65 yards rushing.
13 touchdowns this year. Henry's just hold on a sec. That doesn't include his receiving.
Henry's even money, Barkley plus 150, but I bet some of the books adjust that.
14 touchdowns for Henry. Insane. So really it's what? It's Saquon, it's Henry, and maybe Jamar Chase.
Chase is your third favorite. I mean, he's not he's definitely in the running. He's the third favorite.
I'm betting Herbert 300 plus again at 370.
Where?
Fucking
FanDuel.
Crazy man.
All right. Plus 370, Herbert. I'll go in there with you. It's been a good day. Let's keep winning some money now. So they did. I mean, that helped us a lot, didn't it, Keg? He's at 212, Herbert is, and we got 20 minutes to go in the game.
I mean, you can still dip the 325 at 11-1. Put it to Coop when you get a better number at DK.
I'll take 300 twice. Thank you.
All right, here's the deal, y'all. It seems like we're in a good mood. We are. We all won a shit ton of money today. Hopefully the members did. Members, how many units you guys win today? I'm just curious, out of sheer curiosity. Like button would be wonderful. If you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do so. And then turn your notifications on so you know when we're on. Our next show will be tomorrow at 4 Eastern. Keg and I will do Football Day in America, previewing Monday Night Football, recapping the weekend. Then our live show, Monday Night Football, 8:10 Eastern. 8:10 Eastern. And then if you haven't gotten in on the site yet and you want to get in, I recommend you do so. And we're giving you a free week to start. 4 units for Card Addict. All right, we'll take your 4 units, Card Addict. Nice. So Nuke November's the code. 1 free week. Boom. Nukethehouse.com. Pa-pow. And then you got it. Other than Dallas, no one else wanted Saquon or Henry. You're right.
We can't
the
make
Bears chose to go with Swift over Saquon.
We can't make 12 units in this game.
This game?
Yeah.
How many units have we won?
All we need is Herbert to get to 300 and Higgins to get to 75.
That's it?
Yeah.
The Higgins 75 is looking pretty juicy. Is it 66? What book was that at? I got to see. I probably only bet it for a half a unit.
All right, Mr. Herbert, 88. That's your number, kid.
Yep.
Fresh slate. 88 is what we need.
Let them know we need 88. Okay. Justin Herbert, 88 yards.
Get him on the phone.
Yep. Ringy dingy. And I got him at, all right, so I got him at 275 and then now a full unit at 300. 275 was plus 138. Gus Edwards hasn't been doing a lot. You know what? Don't do anything, Gus, because I'd rather have the other things come home. We got Ladd out there. We cashed one Higgins. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. 3/4 of a unit on Higgins. I got it at plus 190, Keg. Did you get a better number than that?
For
Higgins, 74.5?
210.
Okay, so I was close, didn't get it. Okay. Very good. Very, very good. I'm happy with where we're at right now. And the Disley already hit. So we already got a winner in the back pocket.
Yeah, and the first Higgins prop hit already.
And the first Higgins prop hit. You're right. We already cashed 2 bets. And the fourth quarter is always fun when we got so many bets that are close, hanging out there, and we can go cash those. I mean, shit, we can get the McConkey home this drive, too. Been a good show so far. An amazing day.
Yes, sir.
He is there.
I
mean, he's throwing,
love
man.
to see it on first down.
He just keeps throwing.
Oh, God, his accuracy has gone downhill in the second half. I mean, he was just money in the first.
$13 of 22 for 212. We're gonna need like a 35-yard play to get over that, though. But we were already counting on that 35, 40-yard play. Bijan receiving yards was an awful beat. We got that, didn't we? How is that an awful beat? Keg, we got the Bijan receiving yards today.
He lost a yard. And
So-
I think it ended up fucking us up.
Not on the actual number or on a ladder?
Yeah. I think on the actual number.
What? Wow, I didn't notice that. Hold on a second. It cashed and we lost it on I gotta go look at that then.
Yep, he finished with 28.
And that might actually swing me two units to the bottom then. To 19. Really? I had no idea.
Come on, Herbert. Get this drive. Keep this
I
drive
had
going.
No.
Get out of the pocket.
They
Throw
just
it.
throw
Oh,
it
my
every single
God.
time now.
He was over the number,
Yeah.
but he caught a ball for, I think, a loss of 1.
Oh no. So they might have taken that out of the account. Okay. Go look that up now.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it probably got graded as an L.
Well, I mean, it was probably graded as a W at one point, though, right?
Well,
If
they
it's
don't
on
pay you out
DraftKings.
till the game is over.
No, DraftKings doesn't. Some DraftKings will pay you out, and then when the game's over. So Bijan longest reception, that's what hit. Over 12.5. I mean, that Bijan's got to be somewhere because I'm not tailing you. Well, that was kind of rough on the Herbert front.
Yeah, that one hurts a little bit, but what are you going to do?
Well, maybe we'll get Higgins home here. Still had a great day. Yes. It was 28.5. Man, I got to go find that bet now. It's going to drive me nuts. James Williams.
Boy.
Judy. Oh, my God. Yeah. Tillman was a rough one today. You get targeted 8 times and you're only catching 3 balls. That's not good. Oh, well, the Bijan receptions didn't hit. Longest reception hit. I wonder if I didn't bet it, if I just missed the bet. I don't know.
Well, I mean, if
yeah.
you bet it when I bet it, I got 24.5 on that.
Was it a live bet?
No,
No.
I bet it Wednesday.
We bet it Wednesday.
Then I probably got in on it. If you dropped it Wednesday, then I got in on it. So he just bet it later or what?
People like, I think he probably closed at 28.5.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, that's the one thing, guys. You got to have your notifications on, and I get it. There's just some bets you're not going to get in. You're just living life or you're doing something, you know? But yeah, if you bet it earlier in the week, if you were to post a 24.5, I would not bet it at 28.5.
Yeah.
That's just how that's me though. Some people will bet, you know.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
You got to deal with it though. Like here, like 365. I still don't have 365, but you guys had the ladders on the longest receptions. It's just some shit you're not going to get in on. Other stuff you are going to get in on.
Yeah, I didn't bet those. Fucking, I want my money back.
Huh?
I
It's
fucking
over
hate
my head. I don't know what he's
you,
talking
Adamar.
Yeah, man, I might not even fucking bet it then. That was like a Wednesday bet too, wasn't it? You bet that early in the week.
Yep.
That was one of your first bets. So
That's what he meant when he said we bet it on Wednesday.
Yeah, I had to have bet that. I'm not going to go through the whole goddamn thing, but yeah, that's got to be somewhere. All right, let's go.
All right, what's the live receiving prop for Chase Brown? Because they're just going to throw the ball a ton. He might just dump it off.
He's got 6.
Well, he just caught another one, but it's a super low number, 20.5. I think
he has 6
when they update this.
Right? Oh, he's got 9 yards. 3 for 9.
Yeah, the number is 20.5.
It's not a bad look.
Yeah, I guess all the subs and everybody that are in here, make sure you have obviously your notifications turned on. But a lot of our bets go in on Wednesday night.
Yeah, and the rest probably for the most part go in on Friday.
A little on Saturday sometimes. Yeah, but you got to have your notifications on, guys. If you only bet like, let's say there's 20 bets in a day and you're only betting like 10, that's not going to be great. You're leaving a lot on the table. Sure, you might miss some, but is Bet 365 offshore? No, it's here in America. Might as well be though. And then it is a little more challenging for the offshore guys. No question. It's tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, Milo, if it was 24.5, yeah, it moved a ton. Let's go check my
That's
bets.
tough, Kenny.
What?
That's
Yeah,
really
like
tough.
you're at such a monumental disadvantage, Ken.
Oh, I got him at 25.5. So that's what the Bijan I got at. So I was a yard off you guys. If it's a yard, I can usually live with it. 2 yards, I don't know. 4 yards, definitely not.
Yeah, you just got to bet them as soon as they drop before all the movements in. It's like, that line on Chubb moved, 10 plus yards. It still went down, but I mean, again, you're getting the best of the number. It's going to shake your way more often than not.
Well, what was Chubb's number this week, in the 40s?
Well, no. Well, it opened at 55.5, got all the way up to 62.5, or 65.5. I think
that guy is not right.
Well, he got scripted out. He had 60 yards, or sorry, he had 50 yards rushing. But they were terrible all game.
I think Coop said earlier today that it moved 12 yards by the time it closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd bet it every time.
But if we're on a passing game, I'm not going to get all over a running back. Although tonight I bet Gus Edwards, and then all the receiving bets ended up coming after that. But usually, like, I'm not going to bet a running back rushing yards if we're already on a passing game.
Deep ball on 4th and 2. T. Higgins wide open touchdown.
Let's go. What did we just hit? What did we just hit?
Plus 210.
Plus 210?
Yep.
Bro, this game is real interesting now. I think we go to 325 on Herbert.
Let's go.
I just sprinkled a little bit on Herbert 325 plus at 12-1. Fuck, it moved to 650 now.
Let's go.
It just moved to 6-1.
Did you get it in?
I did.
Good job, Tony.
Just get me to 300. I'll root like my life depends on it for you to get the 325. Just
Jason hit it. Johnny hit it.
Could we
Hard
get
at it, hit it. 2J, hit it. Let's go. Fuck yeah. I think driving crooner must have hit it. Saf.
Bro, this game is real interesting now, Holden. You're definitely not dead. It's a 7-point game in the third quarter.
Sure is. Sure is.
What?
By the way, how about that Higgins 50 in each half, man? Oh.
Oh yeah. I know. We would have hit it. We would have hit
108, dude.
We would have hit the 12-1.
That's the crazy part about it, too. It's like if you're just sitting there going, oh, these guys made this stupid bet. And it's like, it really wasn't that stupid. It had a legit shot of hitting for the number that we bet it at. Good job, Gnarly. Gnarly hit T2. Love to see it. Love to see when our subscribers win. If you're not a subscriber, $59.99 a month. Or if you're a little timid, your balls haven't dropped yet, you want a free week, Nuke November, go to nukethehouse.com, sign up for any plan, and then type in the code Nuke November. We will not charge you unless you want to be charged, but you will get the free week. You'll get our Discord. Way to go, Gucci. Hit the over 89.5. Bengals do love the wild games. Yeah, it's fun. Where's Burrow? You were talking about Burrow 300 earlier. He's only at 197.
Yeah, but his 300 now is minus 110.
If you're the Chargers, why don't you just – I don't want this to happen, but if you're the Chargers, why do you not try to establish the run again? Like, they're just not even doing it.
What's the Bengals money line?
The Bengals money line is 265.
That's interesting.
You know what I hit today at 650? I'm coming so close on these fucking money lines. The Ravens, dude. They were down by that. What were they down? 8? And they got the ball. I bet them at 650. Lamar couldn't get the 2-point conversion. And then, did you see what Justin Fields did at the end of that game? He had a clear first down to end the game. He slid a yard short. He's lucky because the Steelers got the game, got the next play.
Yeah, but I thought that was just great coaching from Tomlin to know to put him in instead of Russ and run the QB option. I mean, it was such a brilliant.
Fields is Fields almost totally blew it though. But yeah, Tomlin, we always say this. Tomlin's he's up there. He's a Hall of Famer. He's one of the great coaches ever in the game. And the Steelers just get it right, dude. They stick with guys. Their fan base can say, let's fire the guy, and they're not going to do it. And it's going to pay off for them. They got freaking Justin Fields and Russell Wilson, and they're in first place in their division. And what are they, third in the conference? Second or third in the conference?
And I said it at times, but T. Higgins is so underrated because Jamar Chase is on that team.
He's a number one. He's a number one.
He'll be a number one somewhere else.
He's a number one.
Bro, he might be a top 15 wideout in football. I mean, screw just a number one on a team.
He might be.
He's
so
good.
Might be. All right, let's go through just the
List
leaders.
your top 15 though.
Let's go. I can't do it off the top of my head because my brain's melted. But all right. So Chase is ahead of him, no question. Jefferson's ahead of him. Would you put McLaurin or Garrett Wilson ahead of him?
He's definitely not
Not
a top
McLaurin.
15. He's not on the
not?
field enough to be a top 15
Higgins?
guy. Yeah.
Higgins on the field all the time.
Break a couple tackles.
Because he's hurt? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's top 15 guys right there. This year he's been hurt. I don't remember him being this banged up in the past, but I guess there's actual numbers where we can look and see the truth.
I would think he's missed multiple games.
Yeah. All right. Here, he played in all 16 his rookie year, missed 2 the next year, played in all 16, 5 last year, and then he's missed.
Go on,
5.
Herbert.
So the last 2 years he's been in.
Lad, baby.
Did we cash
That
him?
should put Lad over his number 2.
All right. 3rd and
Click
4,
them all
8 and
in.
8. Yeah. Okay. Well, we won another bet, folks.
Let's
Hope
go.
You are a subscriber because you're going to get more actually, the T. Higgins was the pre-flop plays. And if you weren't a subscriber, you didn't get it. Put it on the board. McCankey, put it on the board. Board. There's another winner. All right.
Imagine all those people asking for a bad beat refund.
You know what? They should not be paid out.
No shot. Deep ball. Come on. Catch that. You idiot. That one's tough.
I thought you were gonna give me good news.
He's got 2.
I tried.
Does.
That was a great play from Turner. Fuck.
What a day. That was a great play. That was not on Johnson. I mean, Johnson could have been a little more.
If he flips that just a little to the left and he just a piece of candy, walks it in.
Great play.
Yeah, I'm not taking anything away from the play. I'm just saying.
Wow. All right, commercial break. Another injury. How is Burrow just sitting at 197? It just seems like he's throwing for so much more. Only thing is, let's say they punt here. He can get 70 on a.
This is another string of those primetime games where we talk about they're rough in the first half and things just start blowing up.
We need another 10, 15 yards in this drive to have a good shot. If he's sitting at 240 with a full quarter to play, and this is a close game, then I think.
Well, I mean, we'd be shitting ourselves if he caught that ball.
Wow. Shitting yourself, huh?
Yep. You heard it. I didn't stutter.
Every time he fucking plays, he just nukes. And then we got Nico Collins night tomorrow night. Yep. Trent is on the Bengals. Yes. Driving crooner. So the Bengals money line was 14-1 at halftime, huh? Pretty good. Hey, smash the like button. You get a second. If you're winning money with us tonight, bang. It's right there. It's the thumbs up thing. Just do that. And then if you haven't already, just subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's growing. It's growing. I remember when we were trying just to get to 1,900. We're knocking on the door at 2,100 now. And it's growing every day. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on your notifications so you know when we're on. We got 2 shows tomorrow, 4 o'clock. Football Day in America, Monday Night Football preview show. Is that Dobbins?
Yeah.
And then the live show with Keg, myself. I'm sure Adam will be here. Maybe Matt will stop by too. For the Texans and Cowboys will be live at 8:10. Second half will be premium there, so you got to be a member to watch the witching hour.
They took Turner straight to the back for his shoulder, by the way.
J.K. Dobbins had no business getting that many yards there.
He was kind of propped up on the beginning of the year. He just kept breaking super long runs. You remember that to start the year?
Dobbins, yeah, the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But Edwards is
All right, Herbert.
Yeah.
Be an old-fashioned shootout in the fourth.
Yeah.
You know what? I wouldn't hate OT. Yeah. It's
Boy,
a
we got
long day when you start on time.
A lot sitting out there with Herbert. Whew.
300 twice, 325.
We can't lose money in this game. That's all that matters.
Take 325 back to 12-1 on DK.
Yeah, we'll make money in this game for sure.
Hopefully it's more than a unit because my Bengals bet is fucking not going to happen. And Gus Edwards. So I got a unit and a half sitting out there of my own. So hopefully we'll win a couple of units at least. All I know is my bet Rivers was very low coming into today, and now it's got a hearty sum in there. I must have the T. Higgins on that one. Yeah.
Bro, there was a streaker at the Grey Cup for the Canadian League.
Yeah.
He didn't get tackled. They just walked out.
You know what's cool about Canada too? They actually show the streakers. They show them on TV. Here, they'll get away from like when people, or even if they have clothes on, if they run out on the field, Canada, they'll show it. America, they won't show it. Tomorrow night is Cooper Rush under night. Okay, Milo, you're a sharp dude. I'll look into it. Oh, now you yawning, man. Ramon was all over the Bills this morning.
Attaboy.
Yep. He won some money on our pregame show. He's like, I know. I heard all those numbers about Mahomes. It don't matter. It don't matter. The Bills are going to win. And they did. Oh, you just put another bet in there, huh?
Yeah. I was wanting to bet that all week.
All right. We're not going to give it out, but Keg just threw another bet in there. So subscribers.
No.
It's in the notifications. And then Nuke November is the code if you want to sign up. Yeah, we need it. Oh, boy. So hold on a second. My Bengals +2 is kind of in play still, huh? I thought he was down. I thought he was down.
Ball is secure. Nope. That ball's out.
It's out? All
yeah,
right.
it's out.
Bengals are in it. Let's go, Bengals. This ain't the worst thing either, especially if the Bengals get in quick, Adam.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, the NFL is just wild, dude. We talk shit about teams, and then the second half they come out and they just look like totally different teams. A crazy sport.
This was 21-6 at half? 24-6?
Yep. Like 14-1 the Bengals were. Thank you, Chris Collinsworth. They're in this game right now. No shit. Actually, this is not bad at all for our Herbert. This is fine. Just score quick, Burrow.
Got to throw it down the field, Burrow.
Is that our
this might be a hold. Yeah, he would have. I think that's going to be a hold, though.
I can't wait to get in my bed.
Yeah.
I almost have to turn my audio off. I can't listen to Chris.
Been a long week.
I forget.
Who's
I
the
forget the
penalty on?
commentary is so bad. They haven't said yet.
Are they like 5 minutes already?
I'm going to yawn 700 times.
That's on the defense.
And to the
Wow.
face on the defense. Chris Collinsworth. That might be one of the greatest plays I've ever seen Joe Burrow make. I mean, come on, bro. I got to go back to me. Can't do it.
My sense is he's made some better ones, right? Yeah.
I'll be slightly agitated if Burrow gets to 300 and Herbert doesn't.
I asked you.
What? Don't dare try and put that on me.
I said, should we hit the 300 at 2-1?
Don't. I will rewatch every second of this.
Are you going to blame this on Adam?
Go rewatch that tape, big boy, because that is exactly what I said.
I believe it.
Those are the only bets I'm going into tomorrow with.
You don't want to take Joe Mixon 58 rushing attempts over?
What would you set the line at that, Adam?
Not if they're going to pay us out like the way they
Write
have.
in a Holden.
Huh?
Just write a number in.
Just write a number in over 58 and a half carries. Would that be the record in the NFL, or do you think somebody did that back in the day?
I don't know. I'd have to look. Most rush attempts in a single NFL game.
Yeah, I'm going to think it's somewhere in the mid 40s, but
fuck you, Stemper.
46, 47. I don't think anyone's ever hit.
Adrian
50.
Peterson holds the record for the most. That's rushing yards. What's the most attempts? 45. Jamie Morris, December 17th, 1998, on the Bengals.
That was
45 rush attempts in a single game.
I was right. I was all right. I was close. That's a lot. But he didn't feel good the next day. And he was, if that was in Cincinnati, that turf was awful.
You ever see those like old highlight classic games on like ESPN? Or was it like ESPN Classic? Those super old games. Those guys look like they're running with boat anchors in their pocket.
Y2J is just he's a dictator in that YouTube chat.
Jesus.
He doesn't even
care.
And
the guy wonders why people fucking yell at him all the time. He's just heavy-handed with the power.
I mean, Joe is just eating the clock here, just sucking it dry.
Yeah, give us OT. See if I care.
Yup.
Worst turf. Old Cincinnati turf or Keg's hairline? Oh, come on.
Definitely my hairline.
No, I think Cincinnati old turf, the Three Rivers turf might have been worse, dude.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I can't believe those guys played on that stuff. Philly, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. If you go back and watch like the Steelers, none of those guys that played on the Steelers in the 70s, 80s, 90s should be able to walk today. None of them. They basically just played on fucking concrete with shit that used to cut your skin open too.
We should have grabbed the alt receiving yards when nobody was just going to dump it down.
On Brown?
Mm-hmm.
Walter Payton, huh? It was.
They had Joe Burrow 375 passing yards plus 220 now. That shit was like 12-1.
Well, nothing we can do about it. Let's get Herbert going here. You want to know something, Stenberg? I was on the
Herbert
field
plus 145 to throw for 300 now.
Do you know how bad of a beat it will be for Cincy to come back in this game and this guy not to throw for 300? Like,
And we needed 108 at half.
It would
112.
be horrific. It would be the worst beat we took this entire weekend, without a doubt.
I was on that Kingdom turf, Stenberg. It was as bad as it looked. The real danger there, not only did it like hurt, but it had like holes in it.
Wow. Touchdown, Cincy.
Let's go.
Jamar Chase.
Yeah, well, that was a dying quail right there, but it worked.
I should have took that 270 on the Bengals money line.
Jamar Chase moving up those offensive player of the year rankings.
Stop.
7 for 75 and 2.
Did you see Saquon go for $150 and 2?
I sure did. But I
He's
also
not-
saw Chase go for 3,003 last week.
He wouldn't even be in the top 5.
Chase is in the top. He's 3 right now.
He shouldn't be,
Why?
He's your third favorite for sure.
because like Lamar could be offensive player of the year. You could
He's a
make a case.
quarterback. I'm not going to give it to a QB.
Henry, Saquon.
Henry.
Oh yeah,
Saquon.
Henry's your favorite.
Henry, Saquon, Chase.
If I think hard, I would probably pick 2 other people before him.
Well,
Justin Jefferson's one spot behind Jamar Chase right now, which I mean, it's warranted.
which is right.
If you look at the numbers.
Yeah. There's no other running backs. It's Henry, it's Saquon, and then it's Chase, Jefferson, and maybe there's somebody else that should be in there. And I can't think who that other guy would be, though.
It's honestly, it sucks because of Montgomery, but Gibbs should be there.
I know. You know what? If Gibbs wasn't there, Montgomery would be going ape shit.
Gibbs is so good.
So good. But Montgomery is too, man.
They're just two different guys.
Yeah.
I loved him at Iowa State.
I mean, back-to-back studs with him,
Yep.
with Montgomery and Breece Hall.
CD is dominant, no fault. There's no one else. You're right. I mean, CD was the receiving leader last year, the yards leader. CD's a great receiver. It's right up
Yeah,
there.
he if Dak was still in and they were playing as shitty defense as they are, he would lead the league in probably receptions and targets by a fucking mile.
But yeah. Yep. All right, like button would be wonderful. We're about to cash some bets here. Heading down the stretch. We're already in the black tonight, which is a good thing. It means you're winning money, right? If you want to sign up, I recommend you do. Nukethehouse.com. Sign up for any plan. Subscribe buttons in the upper right-hand corner. We will not charge you unless you want to be charged, but you will get a free week if you throw in the code Nuke November. That's literally the only reason why I want to do the second half behind the paywall tomorrow night, Keg. So I don't have to say that anymore.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, YTJ. Totally.
Monty
think
couldn't do the
spot.
Super Bowl.
Spot on.
Would Gibbs be able to handle the pounding?
He was a big disappointment in Chicago.
Yeah.
He was nowhere near as good.
Would Gibbs be able to take the
he wasn't
punishment?
bad in Chicago, but their offensive line was ass.
I mean,
I just want to see 1 year where Gibbs gets the work that like Henry gets. I just want to see what that kid could do.
you don't think he'd break?
I don't think he would break. No, I think he'd be all right.
Well, I mean, I think there was probably a happy medium between Derrick Henry level and a normal, like an expanded
Yeah, I'm
level
talking
for Gibbs,
like 18 to 20 carries every game.
Anybody that goes to Chicago and has success is a stud because you are having success in spite of your coaching staff. They just cannot ever get it right.
You remember who the last great running back in Chicago was?
Neil Anderson.
The last great running back.
I just said him. Matt Forte, maybe?
Yep, Matt Forte was who I was going with.
And then Neil Anderson, and then Walter Payton. Yeah, Jason, that's right. You were with me on Neil Anderson. But Forte was terrific for a few years.
Come on, Herbert. Find your guys. That's a start. Let's go.
Come on, Meyer.
Get us OT.
I'm going to need you to will this home, bro.
I mean, he probably gets 45 yards on this drive.
Get us OT.
That gets us to 275. And then if the Bengals can hang in there, we go over.
I don't want to make some money. I would like all the money.
Chicago used to be a great town, Jeff. Great town. Just like New York City used to be a great town.
My kind of.
I've had the Lou Malnati's and the Giordano's. I mean, I might be in the minority, but I thought Giordano's was better.
Well, everybody that lived in Chicago, that's from Chicago like me, thinks Giordano's is better. Lou's is really good, but Giordano's is the best.
Now, the true diehard Chicago guys are going to call me a fucking loser, I'm sure, but I enjoyed it.
Thomas Jones was a beast signed.
Giordano's?
Thomas Jones was
Thomas.
Let me tell you something. Thomas Jones, bro, for those few years, because he was on the Jets too, and he was a beast there too, but he was really a beast when he was at Chicago. He was
Thomas Jones, Arizona Cardinals.
So good.
Jets, Cardinals. He was good. Didn't he go to Virginia Tech? Was he or Virginia? I think he went to Virginia.
You know, that's honestly, I like the comparison of Chris Johnson, but Gibbs is like Jamal Charles light too.
He's
Remember
not
how
as
good
fast.
Jamal Charles
He's not as fast as Johnson. Johnson's the fastest dude.
Yeah, right, but like Jamal Charles, remember how dominant that guy was?
Yeah, loved him.
Let him know, Stenberg. Let them know.
Deep dish pizza isn't pizza. You're right. It's a fucking.
I wasn't saying. I'm not here to debate pizza, not pizza. I'm just saying.
Don't get me wrong.
Between the two,
it's delicious, but it's not pizza.
Sometimes I'd rather have deep dish, but not very often. I'll take a New York slice.
John's.
Yeah, I mean, if you have Giordano's, you just cancel your evening because you're just
deep
home.
dish. Yeah, you're done. You're just sitting. Pizzeria Uno is dog shit. Even the original in Chicago is garbage. That was horrible. Really, Giordano's, Lou's are the only two deep dish places I eat at when I go back to Chicago.
Ethan, you want to get banned? You want to get a perma ban?
John Shakaroni better than all that shit. Ethan said some pretty bad things tonight, but that was the best. Just trying to get under your skin, Kegger, and it almost worked.
The best pizza in this country is in New Haven, Connecticut. It's not even close. But
how's it better than New York?
Oh, it's way better. Way better.
Really?
You need to read up on pizza. Yeah, it's way better.
I'd rather just try it.
I think the top 3 pizzerias that are rated in the country are on the same fucking block.
Really? What do they do? What do they do to make their pizza so good?
I've been to all of them. They're incredible. I made the trip. I used to go every year on my way to Foxborough. We would stop at all 3 spots.
Okay, first of all, Bears fan, what's your issue with me? I was your favorite, and then what? Because I like Giordano's, Lou's, and the rest is dog shit? I mean, come on, Bears fan. I'm Chicago.
He said now he's on the list.
What do you mean? What did I do? Second of all, more important than that, welcome to the Winners Club. King J. Sup, Keg? Just bought a membership. Got a bankroll of 5K. Smartest just to tell you or what, bro?
Oh,
As a
King J,
subscriber, as someone
thanks.
that's more of a subscriber than you, I'll just tell you what I do. Not than you, King. I'm talking to Keg. Me, I pick out, I tail everything that Keg does. And basically, if I like somebody else's play, I'll do it. My recommendation to you is pick one or two guys out. Keg is always a safe bet, but pick one or two guys out and stick to that. Don't tail everybody's plays because you're not going to get everybody's plays.
My guy Stenberg is right. He's rising up the charts tonight.
Your best bet is to tail Adam. He's the GOAT.
I'm not talking about that comment. I'm not talking about that
I was
comment.
going to say, don't listen to him. That's offsides.
So that's what I would say. I would say that you go a Keg. Even if you don't like the bets, tail him because there's a method to the madness. He knows better than you in all likelihood. And that's how I would do it.
Thanks for signing up, bud.
Yeah. And if there's somebody else you like, tail them. I mean, all of our cappers just destroy. So it's like, okay, let's say you don't like Keg. You're like, fuck Keg. I like other people. All right. You're probably going to win tailing other guys. Fox is up 100+ units. All our guys are terrific. They really are. And I'm not just saying that. Like, we don't have cappers that are losers.
Up on Herbert. Fuck.
Herbert kind of has been off target. Right.
He is
Second
killing
half
us.
has been brutal.
He is killing us.
Fucking Burrow is going to bring them back to win this. That's insane. I'm not going back. I'm not double dipping again, but at like 105 plus 105 for the Bengals.
Meyer, we should be laughing.
I don't want to talk about it.
We should be laughing about this game right now.
Oh, look at this. Member of the month already. If anybody's wondering in the chat whether or not to buy a membership, I bought it today and I already cashed for a lot. If you bought your membership today and you even bet like $10 a bet and you hit what we hit, you paid for 3 months at least of a membership.
I can't believe.
I mean, OT would be the cutest thing I've seen today.
Yeah,
I can't believe we're sweating this out right now.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, it's brutal. It's fucking
he's just
brutal.
been inaccurate the second half. What are you gonna do? Are they gonna start running with Brown now that they got all the time in the world? I hope not. Just keep throwing, bro. Yeah, they're gonna run it.
This is wild.
This is wild. This is the NFL, dude. We talk about this all the time. Teams are getting shit beaten out of them.
With DJ Turner out, they should be taking more deep shots again. I mean, they've had that all night. It's just DJ Turner's been there. Like, I think you got to go back to that.
As great as Herbert was in the first half is as bad as he's been in the second half.
100%.
He's 15 of 29 now.
I mean, don't get me wrong. My only objective in this game tonight going in was not to give anything back of what we did Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
Which we accomplished that. We will definitely make some profit, but we should be, I mean, this should be a 10-unit night. Easy.
Well, I mean, it's still there. We're still in a good spot.
Yeah, we could still get there, but I can't believe what's happening in this game right now.
Yeah, he's shit the bet. He's at 242. 58 yards is a drive. Like, let's say Cincinnati actually scores a touchdown. That's 2 possessions they're going to have to throw. So they're
almost to midfield.
We just need that. We need Cincinnati to pick up the pace a little. God, would that
I
be
feel
nice
so much better if Herbert was sitting at like 260.
Hey King, did you connect Discord to the website so you can see all the rooms? Make sure you do that if you haven't.
That's really important because you got to turn on your live notifications. So when you sign up, the Discord might be the most important thing, guys. Actually, it is. It's the most important thing. It's
it's
even more
debatable.
important than the shows.
Deep shot from Burrow picked. Let's go.
Okay.
Flag. Let's just see what this flag's about. Let it be fucking holding or something. God, they're walking off the field, it looks like. So
Yeah, that's an interception.
Oh no, roughing the passer.
Oh,
Okay.
well, again, so the Bengals are gonna be at what, the 42? So
I mean, how are you supposed to tackle him there?
yeah, I don't know about that one. I think it's because it hit his chin. The helmet hit his chin.
No,
maybe.
I think they got the body weight rule for
It's his
sure.
body weight, but yeah. I mean, I don't know what he's supposed to do. Seriously, what
Yeah, I
is
mean,
supposed
what
to do?
a fucking 350-pound man supposed to start like
If
rolling
you
over?
see Burrow's eyes after it happened, he's just like, you could tell he just could not breathe. He had no air going into his lungs. Yeah, John, we need that. We need them to get in here though, with like leave about 7 minutes. If they just eat this clock down to 5 minutes, we could totally be fucked. 58 yards is not a lot though.
Yeah, I'd say OT would be the best scenario. But
At least we put ourselves in a great spot. I mean, it's all we could do.
Burrow on the run, huge loss. That's got to be intentional grounding, right? Or they probably said he was in the area. Yeah. Is that the first time Khalil Herbert's seen the field tonight? Do you see they brought him in that first week after they traded for him? They gave him one carry. He fumbled the exchange, and he never saw the field again.
He was in the right place, the right time, right there, because he was the only.
That's a 20-yard loss. That's a 20-yard loss.
He was the only receiver in the area. That was a great play, Khalil Herbert. He's supposed to pick up the blitz. He did, and then he just turned around. He got lucky, man.
I think that's literally the first time I've seen him on the field tonight. Burrow going to pick it up on his feet.
All right. So you're right. You're right, Clunan. Burrow does get just destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. If he can get them in the end zone with about 7 minutes to play, then we are way in the realm of possibility of getting that 300 with Herbert. But the unfortunate thing is, even if Herbert gets the ball back, the guy can't fucking hit the ocean. He's got to get it fast. He's just never going to be what people thought he was going to be, right? Is that just where we are on Herbert?
No, I think he's good. I mean, that injury last year fucked him up.
He's good, but people talked about him like he was going to be fucking Elway, and it's not even close.
Well, he's throwing to a cast of clowns outside of Conkey.
Quentin Johnston's like a elite athlete.
What has he done this year, though?
He's starting to play he's starting to do well, actually.
He was bad last year, too.
Well, he was a rookie last year. And he had fucking Brandon Staley. I think
that's true. Their coach last year was a joke.
Well, their coach ever since, I mean, him and Anthony Lynn, they're both dog shit.
Yeah, he's had the two worst coaches in football, probably, the last few years.
All right, let's get some of these bets home now. Lynn was worse than Staley. They're both just as bad, dude. To say one's worse than the other one, I don't know. They're both just horrible.
You could literally see Staley's brain melt during the game.
Lynn was an
idiot.
Lynn was a likable guy, but Staley just fucking drove me nuts.
All right, third down here. Incomplete. I'm probably going to kick this field goal.
I don't know if I like this field goal thing because now they don't have to throw. But
they haven't been able to run the ball successfully.
Bengals
Outside
plus
of
2
Herbert.
is in play. Despite Trent trying to put the kibosh on us.
Your problem with your plus 2 right now is like it's a money line bet, pretty
Yeah,
much.
they just got to win. Right.
Yeah.
That was a really good play to break that pass up. Wow. What happened to Justin Tucker today, too? Did McPherson miss that?
Wow, did he
Are
miss
you
that?
fucking kidding me? Now they get the ball all the way near midfield. Fuck you, McPherson. These
That's,
guys hit 65 yarders. They can't hit a fucking 48-yarder.
One of the best kickers in football. Just put me in the ground.
Oh, God. Now they're at midfield.
Absolutely fucking brutal.
We need overtime. Big time. I mean, we talk about
That's
all these
just
kickers just
disgusting.
automatic from 60 now, but they can't hit anything else.
Did you see Tucker miss 2 more today?
I just said that's what I
Cost
was
him the
just
game.
talking about. Tucker shanked 2. It's in his head.
We should have nuked this game.
Well, it's not over yet.
Well, let's stop running the football with Dobbins, bro.
Yeah, at least run it with Edwards. Come on, guys.
Don't run it at all.
Yeah, Lawrence was ruined the most by a coach because of Urban Meyer. He has not had good
that
coaching.
whole organization is a joke.
Yeah. They had enough talent to be good this year. They should have been a 9-win team. By the way, did Bigsby even play today?
No, he was inactive.
They just made him inactive?
Look at this team. He was hurt. He was hurt. Fucking Harbaugh. Running the ball on first and second down. Jesus Christ. Be better.
Zach Taylor might be worse than Sirianni. John, can't believe you brought that name up. Boof.
Well, we all know
Master.
Peterson doesn't have a job tomorrow. I'm surprised.
I must say,
hasn't
Boof
came out.
Master. That's an interesting name. Boof.
Keep the 100, kid. The poorest take off their shirt for money.
Oh my God. Come on.
I take off my shirt for fun. I don't want your $100 though. Let me see something.
Folding. Come on.
Can we just get like 20 fucking yards on this drive?
I mean, it helps us except for the fact that it's like third down.
We just need 20 yards on this drive. And we'll be right in it. All right, but Boof, get a life. Come on, man.
Now they're playing fucking prevent here. They're
good.
14.
Good. Let's pick up 20 on the prevent.
Over the middle here, Herbert. Oh my God! Get up, McConkey.
That's not on McConkey. That's on fucking Herbert.
Yeah, I know. It's a terrible throw.
He can't hit the side of a barn tonight.
He's rattled.
Yeah, he's just now the Bengals are just going to eat the clock.
Look how wide open he is, bro. He could turn and run up the field 25, 30 yards.
Hardcore rattled.
Nothing we can do about it. Can't predict a dude getting rattled. Or dude being in his head. Oh.
That is something.
Yep. Fucking meltdown.
Oh boy, that kid just got fucking demolished. Jesus.
Meyer, you know what? I think I might make one more bet for tomorrow.
Shut it down. No, you stay for tomorrow.
Yeah.
Cooper Rush to throw 2 INTs.
Ooh.
Don't you think that Nico opens up gigantic holes probably in the run game?
Well, I mean, Dallas just isn't good against the run. Now, they do have Micah back, right? But the only thing that really scares me is Stroud has not been good on the road. Like, do they lean more on Mixon in this spot?
You
Like,
know
is he
what?
just going to be the safety blanket here?
I don't even think that matters because I think they are going to have the football 40 plus minutes. But I get what you're saying.
So you're looking at Mixon. I mean, all that guy has been doing is just being.
I mean, it doesn't matter. He got 25 carries for 45 yards.
Yeah.
They're just going to hand him the ball.
I think I'm going to bet that 125 plus at 425.
Where?
What's his 50 plus in each half on FanDuel?
And then I think that's going to be my last bet.
Well, there's always tomorrow, buddy.
50 plus in each half plus 430.
$50 plus in each half plus
On FanDuel?
Mm-hmm.
I think I would rather just take the 125 plus.
What's the 125 plus, Keg?
425 at bet 365.
425? I don't have 365, but I have a hard time thinking anywhere around is going to be that close to that number. Fucking 120 at DK is 275. That's insane.
Joe Mixon longest rush over 15 and a half.
It 125 is like 360 at FanDuel.
Would you take that though?
Probably not.
Yeah. Whoa. Kind of came up on T. Higgins real fast. Edwards hurt? I don't know if Edwards hurt. Oh, Gus? Yeah, Gus hasn't seen the field in the second half. I don't know what happened to Gus.
$125 at FanDuel is $150. I see 360.
Beyonce halftime show, Ravens Texans on Christmas Day. Is she old now?
I don't know. What's old?
By the way, that was a female streaker?
Yeah.
At the Grey Cup? You don't see that? Good job, girl. Proud of you.
Go up the field. We need a touchdown in a quick way.
Hey, like button would be great. Again, if you're winning tonight, hope you're winning. We are guaranteed ourselves a profit. If you tailed us properly, then you have already made a profit as well. Nuke November is the code. You want to try us out for 1 week? Do it. We'd prefer you sign up for the year, $599.99, or the month, $59.99.99. But if you're a little hesitant right now, no big whoop. We understand. Nuke November, 1 free week. So we want a field goal right here. And we need it pretty soon. That girl seriously went full commando, bro. That's impressive. Good for her. She didn't have a bad butt either. Huh. All right. Good for her.
First down. Fuck. We really need to hold them to a field goal here and give us a shot at OT. Keg, you know that time where you sit back in your chair and you look to the ceiling and you say, "Is it too much to ask?" Now's the time. Now's the time.
Now's the time.
Or you say we don't ask for much.
He's
God.
trying to get you to say it, Keg.
Now's the time you do it. Let him know.
We don't ask for much, man. One time.
It's time. We haven't pulled that card in a while. It's time. Fucking Joey B's thrown for 218 this half. Fucking Herbert's thrown for 42. An idiot.
So let's see here. If they run this thing down.
So we got the 2-minute warning, and the Chargers have 2 timeouts. So this could get real hairy here.
Yeah, 100%. So we need a missed field goal in overtime. Although I do want the Bengals to – I want to get the Bengals win home.
Well, the scary thing about a missed field goal is it's going to be a short field.
Yeah.
And then the Chargers could kick a field goal of their own.
So T tonight, 9 for 148 and a touchdown. 7 for 75 and 2 touchdowns for Chase. Chase Brown, 5 for 57. Dissely went 4 for 80 and then completely disappeared because Herbert has not been able to hit anything. 4 for 68 for McConkey, 2 for 48 and a touchdown for Quentin Johnston. Brown has 22 for 86 on the ground. Herbert, 5 for 65. Dobbins, 10 for 27, and Edwards, 6 for 27. Yeah, Edwards did not touch the ball in the second half, did he? I know it's.
I'm not sure he's seen the field.
Huh?
I'm not sure he's seen the field. But they just left him in the locker room at half. Said, find your own way home.
Doesn't make sense. The fuck did Edwards go? I mean, Dobbins has just been awful. 2.7 yards per carry. We'll figure out what happened to him.
You know what's crazy, Keg? The one time that the game comes back to us in a blowout, we don't get there.
I know, man. It's wild. It's wild.
All right, it's going to be 3rd and 8.
So this would be a 51-yard field goal. 50-yard field goal if they don't pick up any more yards.
We can't have them get this first down. First down's death.
Death?
Oh, yeah.
It's taking
Instant
it
death.
to the next level. Yeah, I don't understand what happened to Gus. It's a hell of a question. Did we already have the 2-minute warning then? Is that the 2-minute warning's done? Okay, good, great.
Well, he's going to be short. He's incomplete. Let's go. No time off the clock either.
Hit this field goal, get us to overtime.
Yeah, let's start this drive at the
it wasn't incomplete.
5.
This fucking McPherson better not miss this thing. Oh,
Missed 3 straight from 50 plus. They had to put that graphic up there.
thanks, dude.
Oh God.
Appreciate that.
Hopefully it's the reverse jinx. He missed it. For fuck's sake.
Fucking bet's doomed.
I can't.
Fucking kickers. Do away with them. Ugh.
Bloody hell. Come on, Herbert.
Like, it's over for the Bengals. They lose this game, your season's over. And your kicker's a good kicker, but he fucking choked.
All right, well, maybe we still have an outside
Yeah,
shot.
you know what?
here.
Herbert can't complete a pass, so like we definitely might have overtime.
Herbert can't complete a pass. McPherson can't kick a field goal. So I mean, fuck.
Something's got to give. Something's got to give.
Oh my God!
Dude,
He goes through a pick,
Herbert is a total disaster. Oh, goodness gracious.
Man, it's kind of hard to get to 300 when they can't throw a completion.
It's tough to get to 250 when you can't throw a completion. This guy.
I mean, McConkey had no separation there. I mean, what do you want to do?
And he forced it to him.
Yeah. Gotta step up here, make a play. He dropped it.
And
he fucking dropped it.
Oh, I'll be back.
All right, well, they got a long field to go. It's so brutal. All right, minute 26. Both teams have 2 timeouts. Dude, what a meltdown at half.
Yeah, this is a tough look for Herbert.
Just a flag. We're going to get defensive holding. What do we got here?
What did I miss? Anything? Nothing.
No.
Okay.
Nothing.
Did they pick this flag up?
Fucking McPherson, man. I really don't think it matters, though, because Herbert's just in his own head.
Well, McPherson's in his head, too.
McPherson's definitely in his head.
Oh, God, deep shot. Overthrew him. Needed that. That would have been the dagger. Well, not really. It would be our only shot.
I mean, neither one of these teams can do anything right now. Dude's missing field goals. Other dude can't hit his receivers.
Jamar Chase had 2 steps on him, too.
Yeah, Burrow that should have been a huge game. Got a big crowd tonight, though. Good to see everybody in here. If you haven't tried us out yet, behind the paywall, we got a free week for you. NukeTheHouse.com. Type in the code Nuke November. It's up there in red. Nuke November, one word. Try us out for a week. You'll probably stick around.
All right, third and 10 here.
3rd and 10. This turned out to be a really entertaining game, but it's been painful to watch.
Just make a punt. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Can we get a fucking busted coverage 80-yarder?
What is the outcome of this drive here?
Field goal or bust.
That's gonna suck if I lose by a point on a fucking field goal after Herbert's been this bad. What do we need? We still need 50 fucking yards from Herbert. 50.
We need 58.
We've needed 58 for the last 2 hours.
Well, they're starting the drive. They're starting the drive at the 15. So I mean, we got a plenty runway to get there. He just can't be a bag of dicks for once in his life. Come on, Justin.
De Justin. So we hit both Higgins, the McConkey, the Disley. What else did we hit live tonight? What was the T Higgins like two something? You guys got 210? I think I got it 190. Oh my god!
Oh baby, let's go.
We ain't dead yet.
Get up on the ball. What are you doing?
Is that 371?
Yards? We need 29. We need 29.
Don't you tell us we're gonna get fucking hooked on 300 yards. I don't want to hear it.
Well, Keg got multiple bets home on Higgins. We got McConkey. We got Disley live.
Mm-hmm.
Guys in the chat took Herbert rushing live. Some guys got Disley multiple times.
Good. Winning night tonight.
Yeah, I'm not like outside of the Herbert 300. Is there plays that we got on that haven't cashed? Well, I guess that Chase 50 in each half that we took right before half.
Yeah, and the Higgins.
Yeah. Don't be afraid to get to 300, Herbert, and then miss the field goal and go to OT.
Oh, that'd be so
fucking
great.
McConkey. Or that was Disley. How are you dropping that?
Herbert has 270. So that's good.
He's got 270.
But
we need 30. Come on, Herbert. Find it. Find it, baby. Oh,
boy. We get to 300. We're like
96.
No.
It's all right. They got to throw it here, right? Throw one more time. That's 297. They just corrected it. Fuck. If we lose this, I'll see you in February. We need to miss this field goal in the worst way.
They need to fucking. Are they? Do you even think they throw one more time though?
No.
Cincinnati has 2 timeouts. They're gonna
No,
run.
since he's got 1 timeout.
Yeah, they just took one. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
This is gonna be brutal.
Yeah, I had the Herbert at like 118 at 275, Johnny, but this 300's where it's at. If I'm going to lose this fucking Bengals bet, I might as well get Herbert to 300. Are they really running it? Come on, dog.
He can't fumble it.
Is that
That's
Dobbins?
brutal. That's brutal. That is the brutalest of fucking brutal, bro. Touchdown.
We won money tonight, and we just yeah, we still had a great night, but I mean, that was 4-1, and then another. That was like 7 units that we just left out there by 3 yards.
Not 9 unit swing, 3 yards.
Cool. And the Bengals are going to lose. So make it a 10 unit swing for me. Fuck. Fucking McPherson.
Wow.
How do you win this? How do you have such an amazing day, end up 20 something units up, and then just feel like shit?
Welcome to every day of my life.
I mean, this is just like just banging the hottest chick in the world, and right when you're about to finish, she just kicks you in the nuts. You had a great time until the end. Fuck. It's just so brutal, John. It's just, it's like we won money and I feel like ass because of this. Whoa. Yosivas.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
That fucking
4 unit night that could have been 12 turns into plus 1.5. It's all right.
I might have just finished even. That's so fucking frustrating. All right, guys. So 4 o'clock tomorrow, if the Bengals don't come back here, 4 o'clock tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern. Keg and I will do Football Day in America. We'll preview the Monday night game, Texans and Cowboys. And then we will be live for the Texans and Cowboys at 8:10 Eastern. First half free, second half behind the paywall. If you haven't already signed up, Nuke November. I mean, this is what happens. We win money and we're still dejected because we didn't win enough. Nuke November is the code. Oh, it still might have been my best day betting, period.
I'm not dejected. I can't complain about 34 units in 4 days.
Yeah, but that was fucking brutal with the hurt.
Yeah, that's what it takes to beat us. That's what it takes.
Might have been my best day ever betting, and that still feels like a kick in the nuts. Anyways, Nuke November. NukeTheHouse.com. Any plan, sign up for it. We won't charge you unless you say it's okay for us to charge you after the week. Nuke November is the code. It's right up there if you don't know how to spell it. It's in the red. You all right, Adam?
I'll let you know tomorrow.
Yeah.
Tough. But we made money today.
We got Nico the Freako tomorrow.
Lots of money today.
We did make a lot of money today. It's true.
Burrow finishing with 360 in my fucking brain.
Oh, that's brutal. Well, I mean, think of all the ladders we hit. Bo Nix, Smith and Jigba, Herbert, Taysom,
Knox,
Higgins,
Allen.
Allen, backdoored that shit too. That was nice.
It was a great day.
All right, guys. We won money tonight. Sign up. Catch us tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern, and then 8:10 Eastern for the game. Adam, it's all right, buddy. We still won money today, but yeah, that was a rough way to end it, but it was a great day, and we still won money in the game, and we still nuked the house.